my favorite people in the whole wide world.
Good morning, KROQ listeners. I love each and every one of you.
Good morning, everybody.
Champions, baby.
Let's go.
Whoa, sweet David Steak, did you see that?
What's up, Klein and Ally show?
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning.
Viva Klein and Ally show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Klein Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh yeah, 1 week to go. Welcome to your pre-Gwen, the Thursday before the feasting can officially begin. We're Klein Ally Show on KROQ. If you need us, phones open, 800-520-1067. To call, to text, to complain, to commiserate. That is why we are here. This morning we get you into KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. In fact, the song you'll be listening for will be by Papa Roach. It's called Last Resort, and it will happen sometime this morning. We will give you more specific details as to when you'll hear it coming up a little bit later. But just know that if we play Papa Roach Last Resort, be sure to call us immediately and claim them tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. How are you feeling, Allie? I know you've been on this journey to try to wake up.
You're talking into the right side of the mic. You sound a little different.
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think I am. I feel like I'm getting sick, but I'm gonna.
Great.
I'm gonna fight through it. I'm gonna fight through it until all of you get what I got, and then we'll all be even playing field.
What do you have? What do you have? Come on, just tell me now.
Huge nose syndrome.
I have huge nose syndrome, and
It is incurable.
it is something that it's only is getting worse. Apparently, I
think eventually your nose will just
Is it
eat you
terminal?
alive.
Terminal, guys.
Oh, man.
Terminal. You'd think with the nose this big I would get any air, but I have zero airflow. In fact,
I am serious, dude. You sound so like you're not talking into the right side of the mic. That is bizarre.
I'm going to tell you why, dude, because yesterday, because you guys freaked me out after that snoring video went public and everyone...
We freaked you out?
Well,
what? You freaked yourself out.
No, you guys,
bitch.
a lot of people called and texted and said, you need to get looked at by a doctor. You will die while you sleep. Whatever you have is not right.
Fingers crossed.
And I my wife said the same thing.
Damn it, he woke up again.
I finally went and saw someone yesterday,
What?
and they were
Really?
doing all sorts of probing and prodding and all sorts of stuff, and they're like, you're getting no airflow.
Dude.
Your airflow, they said, is about 5%.
No flow.
What's
No
crazy,
flow.
too, is that Klein already got surgery to help this problem.
Right.
And it didn't work.
Yeah, the guy looked, I said, I've had surgery before up there to try to make some air. He goes, well, there's no air, so I don't know what happened, but maybe it grew back. I said, oh, my God.
I know.
man.
Klein's the only one who got a nose job, and it didn't do anything for his nose.
Regenerate.
It's like a lizard's tail.
So now the guy wants me to come in and sleep. I got to spend the night in some lab where they hook me up with all sorts of probes and stuff.
I don't know if I can listen to you all show long like this.
I don't think
so.
so.
Different, man.
Well, let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm talking to the right. Oh, hold on. Maybe you're right, Omar. Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now it was.
I love how he's like, no, and you didn't even check. Just check. You're so stubborn.
Turns out I was talking to the wrong side of the mic. Forget everything
Anyway,
I just
there's
said.
no problem with my nose.
Your brain.
I guess that doctor I met with yesterday didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He didn't say just turn the mic to the left. Now I know. But
I guess that brain-eating amoeba is back.
Yeah, that's what he said. No oxygen, your brain starts to shut down. So
Whoa.
you're experiencing that. K-Rock, the best part of this job is paying the people, and we have an opportunity to do that with tickets throughout the show, but also with Allie's money, and she hates it, hates losing. But you have an opportunity right now to call us at 800-520-1067. You can take Allie's money, prove you know about what's going on in the world, and on a Thrifty Thursday, El Cheapo really hates to pay the people, and this morning, I know you tried a different method to wake up. Yesterday, it was the cold plunge method. We all heard that. Videos up on our socials. People thoroughly enjoying watching you getting into the freezing cold pool in your bikini yesterday.
Yes, somebody hashtagged the Reddit thread weird boners. Because people were like, I don't know why I'm turned on by this. It's making me uncomfortable. And then they were like, this is the Reddit thread for you, where we all talk about weird boners.
I think it was all the swearing that you did. I think that's the part that was weird. Well, a little bit later this morning, I think Vanessa's going to read the top 5 meanest comments that were made while you jumped into the pool. And that was very vulnerable of you to share that experience with all of us. And you know, when we get vulnerable around here.
Me in a bathing suit is vulnerable.
Yeah, just Allie wearing a bathing suit is very brave and vulnerable.
Just you wearing that in public. That's very brave.
Very brave. Very brave. But anyway, Vanessa will share her 5 favorite mean comments that were made about you in that video.
We can't share the 5 nice comments, or there aren't 5?
Let's do 6.
We couldn't 5. We couldn't find 5 nice comments.
I think laughing emojis was the nicest thing that I saw.
That was.
So today, there were a lot of suggestions yesterday of what I should try today. I went with a run. I went with exercising before you start work, because people that do that swear by it. They do it every single morning. You see there's a couple workers here that get here at like 5 in the morning and they work out in the gym downstairs. I was like, okay, I'm going to get up early. I'm just going to get my workout clothes, immediately come to work, and I'm going to work out down there. I'm going to, by the time I start the show, I'm going to feel refreshed, ready. I'll have worked out, stretched. I packed a bag. I got my stuff to shower, my makeup, my clothes,
You woke
everything.
up an hour earlier than normal?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn. And you were planning a full workout, not just a run.
Well, I was going to do a run and then see what I had time for.
Oh, okay.
Because I know that I wasn't sure how long the shower and getting ready, all that stuff was going to take. Because, like I said, if you change your routine, you don't know what the hell's going on. So I got there. I was all ready to go. So proud of myself. I actually felt pretty motivated even getting up, because I was like, all right, let's do this. Like, we're doing something different. No snoozes.
Damn.
I got up. I got in the car, sailed to work because there's no traffic, got here so early. And then I went downstairs, swiped my key card, and the gym door wouldn't open. I went back upstairs and I said, hey, my card's not working. Could you open it for me? I don't know why it's not working. And he said, the gym doesn't open until 6.
Oh, man. That whole plan foiled.
Okay. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm going to go for a run outside. And let me tell you, this area is not good to run outside in, because the tar pits are right there.
Yep.
You're breathing in tar.
Oh, it's probably like with your mom. Probably made you think of your mother, hugging your mom. It's the smell of tar.
Lovely. It filtered. So I was also dodging shopping carts, tents.
A lot of bumps.
A lot of uneven pavement.
There's hurdles.
Yeah, it was. It did kind of feel like I was on an Olympic track or something like that. It was there's a lot of uneven roads. There's a lot of closed off road work situation. It was very hectic 30 minutes. So I only got 30 minutes in.
Did it help you feel like you were awake?
I guess, because I thought partly like I was going to die. There were some very dark roads. The side streets are not well.
Too.
Yeah, it was cold out.
You do claim that fear is a great way to wake up and feel very awake. When
I walked outside one day and there was an Amazon guy in my driveway, not dressed like an Amazon driver.
Not a marked vehicle, just a random guy standing in your driveway.
Terrified
Freaked you
me.
out, woke you up real quick.
Wide awake. So then I finished, and then I was able to get in and shower and everything. And then by the time I sat down here to start prepping for the show, I felt exhausted.
Yep. That's what today was.
And I was
a
like,
fail.
that's the thing, is you get up early to do this stuff, and if you do too much stuff, you need a nap by the time you start the day.
Well, let me say, as a person who sits in my car, like the good Lord intended, and look at these early morning runners, I don't like it. I don't like the way they make me feel bad about myself, and oftentimes I hope they twist an ankle while jogging early.
Did you fuel up? Did you take any supplements or anything before the run?
No. No.
I wonder if that has anything to do with
Someone
it.
said if Allie needs to wake up, she should steal some of that Colombian pow-pow from that boat. Maybe that's what you try tomorrow. So maybe that'll be tomorrow's
You know
What
what?
you need to do really is have an Amazon driver try to kidnap you. That'll wake you up.
Yeah, like
How
maybe
do we plan that?
we can set that up.
Like they take those kids into boarding school?
Yeah, like abducted, sort of the middle of the night abduction things. Like you've been badly behaved. You're going off to a boarding school.
Well, I think I'm going to do that, or I'm going to just do standard energy drink.
Oh, like Jake.
I just want to see how that does. Because all this stuff that I've tried now is good for you. I want to try it bad for you.
Do the purple one,
You
the
want
5-hour energy.
That's the sleep one. You want the sleep one?
Yeah, I'll take the sleep one.
All right, I'm going to bring you the sleep one.
It definitely won't make me fall asleep.
I bet it. Hey, listen, look at the outside. There's a moon on it now. I'm going to get you that one.
Look at the outside. You've been talking about this stupid moon energy for a while now. You can't even find it.
Tomorrow, it's hard to find in stores. Tomorrow, I will find one. You take the 5-hour sleep energy and see what happens to you.
951 said waking up late. I've never been more awake in my life.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. When you that's happened to all of us at least once. When we over, like when all of a sudden it's Vanessa on the phone, she's like, "Where are you?
Yeah.
The show started."
Just have Vanessa call you and say, "Where are you?"
That's a panic right there.
Yeah.
You are up so quick, especially like if you have a flight to catch, anything like that you have to be at.
Vanessa's not sympathetic either. She's like, "Okay, let me know when you're here." Click.
Yeah, she's
you're like, "Oh God."
Yeah, there's no bedside manner. No, it's okay. Take your time. No. You're letting us all down. Good morning. All right, we'll come back in a second. We've got Allie's cash up for grabs. If you want to get on the phone now, 800-520-1067. She's hardly awake and ready to pay the people next.
There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi. Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum.
Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025. Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com.
Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Junior Youth Center in Para Los Niños.
From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
$100 could be yours right now if you're on the phone. 800-520-1067. You'll need those numbers later on today if you want to win some Almost Acoustic Christmas tickets from us. So you can be at the Kia Forum on December 13th to celebrate the birthday of Amy Lee of Evanescence. That band will be there with 8 other bands on the rotating stage for a complete night, almost an early evening, afternoon. I mean, there's so many bands. I don't even know what time that thing's going to start, but it feels like we're there bright and early. And it goes on all night, and it's a great holiday hang, and hopefully you're a part of it. And you'll win those tickets from us coming up later this morning when you hear us play some Papa Roach. Last Resort is what you're listening for. That's right. P. Roach on KROQ.
Great.
All right, let's say hi to Armando now that would like Allie's money.
so tired.
Hi, Armando.
Shut up.
Would you like to battle the corpse?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Armando's tired
It's
too.
going to be a real battle right here. Get
we
ready.
both went for a run.
It's going to be exciting.
Battle of Boredom.
It's Allie versus Armando. One of them technically will win this, I believe. If Armando wins, he takes Allie's money. If Allie wins, she keeps her money. It is Thrifty Thursday. Allie's going to leave the KROQ studios now. Armando gets to go first. 5 questions, technically all about things happening in the news.
I think I'm going to do another jog.
Allie's going to go jog in the hallway.
Some jumping jacks.
Yeah, why don't you go out there and do some cardio, wake your ass up. Here we go. It's time now for Armando edition of Allie Knows the News. Here we go.
Allie Knows the News.
Kings Hawaiian bread. If there's anything better on the planet, I haven't found it yet. They are now releasing this just in time for the holidays. A very special release from Kings Hawaiian. What is it?
Hawaiian bread turkey?
Hawaiian bread turkey. I don't know what that is, but that sounds delicious. I would eat the hell out of that.
Right.
Speaking of food, United Talent Agency, UTA, has just signed a deal with this food for film and TV product placements. I've never heard this before. Usually they sign actors and actresses, but now they've officially signed this food. They represent this food for all global TV and Product placements and shows. What food was just signed by UTA?
McDonald's.
Question number 3. We move to this. This major sport has just signed new TV deal after their 35-year partnership has come to an end. What major sport has a new TV deal now in place?
Baseball.
We go to question number 4. KFC has officially entered the
Another food one?
That's right. Well, you know my feed.
This is your feed, man.
KFC has now officially entered the Thanksgiving wars, and they've announced that they have their very own feast box, I believe they're calling it. For how much? We've talked about some of the different prices for these Thanksgiving feasts you can buy. How much is KFC entering the Thanksgiving wars at?
Is it for a family or for one person?
It's for a family.
A family of 4. Okay, I'm going to say $64.99.
$64.99. I think you could own a KFC for that. But all right, I'll write that down. And finally, question number 5. According to science, doing this regularly will reduce your alcohol consumption. They've done the research, and doing this regularly will now reduce your alcohol consumption.
Eating?
That would be another food question. Let's go ahead. It's a good answer. You guys know my feed. My feed is literal feed. Let's bring in Allie. We'll score it together. Someone send Allie the jogger back into the KROQ studios now so she can take a shot at this. All questions about stuff happening in the news.
Down Wilshire.
That's one of the bums. Oh, wait, that's Allie. There she is. She's still jogging. Well, you guys are getting a big show today. If you like bouncing boobies on YouTube, Allie is jogging in place right now. You got that going for you. Question number 1, Allie. Kings Hawaiian is releasing this just in time for the holidays. A special drop from Kings Hawaiian, the makers of delicious rolls and bread.
One big giant roll.
Oh, a big giant roll. That's a great idea as well.
See, I get good ideas when I run.
He said Thanksgiving Kings Hawaiian turkey, which also sounded great somehow.
Oh.
I assumed when I saw the headline this was going to be some sort of Kings Hawaiian, stuffing, right? It makes sense. Sure. They would do stuffing. They're bread people. But they have decided to completely shift gears, and they're doing a limited drop of a Kings Hawaiian gingerbread house.
What?
That you can, I guess, build and then eat, which sounds...
But it's made of gingerbread and not King's Hawaiian rolls?
I think it's a combination of all of the above.
Because if it was made of just King's Hawaiian rolls, I would love that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Great.
Right.
Those things are so good, but they kind of mold quick, right? Don't they get moldy quickly if you don't eat them?
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
that's the softness. It's all about the softness.
Yeah, but man, those are...
Man, they're so good. Let's get some.
Let's get some of those rolls ASAP. No one gets the point. We move to question number 2. United Talent Agency has signed this food for film and TV product placements. This is very strange because usually they're signing actors and actresses, but now they own I guess this food. And if it's going to be in any film or TV project ever, they own it.
This actually did come across my feed. It's cheese. They signed cheese.
I will accept that as the correct. He guessed McDonald's. They did sign cheese.
How do you sign cheese? You can't sign cheese.
Well, more specifically, they signed it's Parmesano Reggiano.
Wait, is it a brand or is it a company?
So I think Parmesano Reggiano is kind of like champagne in the sense it has to be official. To call it Parmesano Reggiano, I think it has to be the official...
Like true Parm.
True Parm.
It's like the Parm Association
So now,
approved.
if anyone's trying to use that in their movies or whatever, they've got to go through UTA, and they're going to take that little cut in the middle.
Wow. So you're going to start seeing Parm just sprinkled throughout every Netflix show.
Yeah, the new scene in Wicked, the new Wicked movie, where they just start sprinkling Parmigiano.
Is that Parm raining from the sky?
Is that fairy sprinkling Parmigiano?
It's Parmesano Reggiano.
That's so weird.
It is weird. You're right. All right. Allie gets the point. She goes up 1-0. We go to question 3. This major sport has just signed a brand new TV rights deal after their current deal of 35 years. Partnership came to an end.
I believe that is the MLB.
He said baseball as well, and that is correct. Major League Baseball. Now going to be all
over the place.
This deal they signed, I think they're on every single. It seems like they're going to be on everything now.
It's Netflix, ESPN, and NBC.
Yeah, they're on Peacock. They're on some streamers. So baseball will be everywhere as we go to question number 4. He's on the board finally. Allie's still up 1. KFC, Allie, has now entered the Thanksgiving wars with a holiday feast at what price point?
$35.
He guessed $65 or $69, way too high.
I would hope they would undercut the $40 standard that's been set by Aldi.
They undercut it big time. They're going for $25.
Oh, nice.
25. Allie closer, but I'm going to say no one gets the point. Which means Allie's still up by 1, and we go to this final question. According to science, doing this regularly can reduce and will reduce your alcohol consumption. This regularly will reduce your alcohol consumption.
Taking weight loss drugs?
It's a good guess. Allie says taking the jab. This guy guessed. What was your guess again, sir?
Eat more food.
Eat more food.
Eat more.
But the correct answer is smoking more weed.
Oh, what?
Cannabis consumption apparently is reducing alcohol consumption, and if
Because you forget to drink.
You're like, oh man, I'm too lazy to get off this couch and get that bottle of booze.
I just want this burrito.
So the final score of something to something, Allie still beats you, and what must you shamefully admit, Armando, on KROQ? Go ahead, it's your time to admit defeat.
Thank you. My name's Armando from Mission Viejo, and Allie knows the news.
She sure does, but thank you for playing. You just got beaten by a woman who is dressed like G.I. Jane right now. And busy doing cardio in the halls.
I was grabbing things in the dark.
Go do some pull-ups.
Yeah, let's go.
I can't do a pull-up.
Yeah, I know you're not technically going to shave your head, but man, you would look so great with a chrome dome and that tank top right now.
Me.
That's what it's all about. We found out yesterday in the Showtime pod, Allie's taking the tea right now, so now she's going sleeveless. She's all jacked up on testosterone. What she makes up for in testosterone, she loses in sleeves.
Come here, I'll bench press you.
Okay, it's some rage for Allie on KROQ. KROQ Klein and Ally Show. If you need us, phones are 800-520-1067. Call, text, interact with the show. And a little bit later, you'll be listening for Papa Roach, Last Resort. When you hear us play that song, it'll be happening sometime between 9 and 10 a.m. this morning. Be sure to call immediately. Claim your tickets for K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas so that we can make that happen for you. We got, let me just see here. Oh, yeah, this morning the Dank Tank is back. It's the Danksgiving edition of the Dank Tank. The Danksgiving. This is where we take all of your ideas, we turn them into high profit, we actually invest our real money in your ideas to make them a reality, and we'll be getting into that next hour. So if you've been thinking about something, especially while high, and you're like, this is a great idea, we need this.
Yeah, and it doesn't even need to be Thanksgiving themed. Maybe it is food related, maybe that's the case, and you can, make your Thanksgiving higher than ever, but still, it doesn't have to be necessarily. We welcome all dumb ideas.
So get them ready and get them ready to get on the air with us next hour so that we can make you a winner of the Dank Tank and invest our ideas, our money into your ideas. Hey, what's up, Rob? You're on K-Rock. Good morning. Hello, Rob.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. What can we do for you?
I wanted to nominate a relative for Weird Relative.
Okay, yeah, we are accepting 2 more days of open nominees for America's Weirdest Relative. We've already heard so many great stories. It's going to be tough for us to pick our finalists. Who are you nominating, Rob?
I'm going to nominate my brother.
Oh, okay, do tell.
My brother is the ultimate middle child syndrome. And so he's, one of those guys around holidays. Everything's about him, but, he's this hermit.
Hermit's by the way, hermit is a great telltale sign of a weirdo. Weirdo and hermit. Good luck finding a normal hermit.
Yeah, I love agoraphobic.
Is he hoarder hermit style, or just crawls into his house? You don't see him once every decade.
No, if you go into his house, it's like kind of like a museum. You can't touch anything. Everything's in its place. If like the little trinket on the desk is facing not due southeast, he'll freak out, and that'll be the end of your visit.
Wow, so he collects a lot of things that he feels passionate about, or is it junk to you and just special to him?
Just special to him.
Yeah.
Give me one weird thing that you'd find in his place, just to get a sense of what level of weird this hermit is.
Moving on with the trinkets, but his dogs are like humans. He's got, he treats them like, his children. Well, not beyond children. They're more like his confidants. He checks in with them, to make sure, his day is going to go well. So he's very in tune with, they're very in tune with how his day is going to go. So, if
he asks his dogs for advice. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
And when they don't respond every single time, does he think maybe I should ask a human?
Yes.
Right.
All right. Well, it's interesting. Well, I need one more reason to add this guy to our list of weird relatives. We've received, at this point, it seems like over hundreds. We've heard stories from people that believe they have the weirdest relative in America. But is there one other thing that stands out about your brother to even make this list? Because we're going to start whittling down to our finalists. And I've heard nothing. I mean, yes, this does sound weird, but I haven't heard one thing that jumps yet.
Well, beyond that, I just want to let you know who's calling here. This is Rob Ariano, the owner of Discosino Restaurant.
Oh my God, Rob! Hi,
Rob from Discosino, our favorite spot across the street,
where we do our final Friday fiestas. What's up?
Absolutely. How are you guys?
Doing
I'd jump
fine.
In, because immediately when I was listening to the segment, I don't know, my brother popped in mind. He's got so many things going on, but thought I'd say hello and offer it up.
What are you offering up?
Besides your brother.
Well, I wanted to throw Plancha experience into the loop. Something you guys.
For the winning weirdo.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, now we're talking. This is great. We've got VIP access to K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Cool.
That's there. We've got the year supply of gravy, and you're going to throw in the $600 value La Plancha Feast over there at Discosino?
Absolutely. Get your you and your friends up close and personal with your private chef as they cook a incredible Mexican dining experience, inspired by the food of Michoacan.
Dude, that is amazing. We will accept that, and that is a great gift for us to throw in for the finalists because we will be hearing stories later in the show today, and I cannot wait to add that to the winning family. We'll get to have the full cheese blanket experience.
What an upgrade. I think it would be great, too, to have all of the Weird Relative finalists have a La
one meal
Plancha dinner
together. You have to sit sitting southwest or whatever.
They'll be facing, right, well, you're facing the wrong way. That's the wrong part of Wilshire.
Sorry, my dog said I shouldn't go.
Well, thank you. Thanks for calling, and you're not eligible because you're a friend of the show, so we actually cannot accept your story, but we will accept.
You can't win a La Plancha dinner.
Yeah, but we will accept your amazing gift, and thank you for that. So we're adding that now to the many gifts. We already have prizes in store for you if you do win America's Weirdest Relative. So get your stories. Keep them coming on the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT. You can get them to us there. You can get them to us lots of ways, and we will get into that later this morning as we've just added now more prizes to our big, exciting search for America's Weirdest Relative. Back after this quick break with your A.D.D news and more next.
Klein Ally Show.
KROQ, the world famous K-Rock. K-Rock.
All right, well, there's some A.D.D news right now that a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. That includes your Dank Tank. So get your ideas ready for the Danksgiving Dank Tank. They don't have to be Thanksgiving themed, but it is a great time for us to give thanks for all of your ideas by giving you our actual money to make those ideas become realities. And that is coming up shortly. So get on the phone or start texting them into us at 800-520-1067. And now this, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Being a sports fan is tough when it comes to which channels carry which games, which streamers, which VPN do I need, YouTube, TV, etc., etc. It seems harder to watch sports than to play them. But the MLB has just signed a 3-year deal with Netflix, ESPN, and NBC, which means games will also be on Peacock and the newly formed NBC Sports Network. So all the games will be spread out on all those different places. NBC and ESPN get most of the live games. Netflix will be broadcasting the annual Home Run Derby, the opening night game, and the revived Field of Dreams game in Dyersville, Iowa. Seems like Netflix kind of got the short end of the stick on that deal.
I don't think so. I think the Home Run Derby, which is usually, it could be very, very cool. And if Netflix is smart, and they will do this, they'll get a bunch of the comedians that have specials on Netflix to do commentary, and it will be more exciting. They'll figure out a way to make it. I think what they did with the Christmas game last year was pretty impressive.
Game?
Like they had Bert Kreischer doing sideline reporting because he had his special out. There was I think John Mulaney. I don't know. I feel like other Netflix people that have specials and stuff on Netflix were kind of involved in the game.
They should have the Squid Game people doing it.
The Squid Games kids were there running around.
The Squid kids.
Squid kids. yeah. That was. I think though, they put good production value behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree that they could make anything better, but you know how I feel about Field of Dreams. I think it's just a stupid movie.
Well,
so doing a whole event around that movie seems stupid in and of itself.
All of your takes on baseball are wrong, including the fact that no hitters are boring games. And it
says it in the
right.
It's no hits.
Right.
There are no hits.
Right.
That's the exciting part.
And she also, not only did Ally say not exciting, she said it's not that big of an accomplishment. It's like, she's like, what's the big deal? No hits. And I'm like, it's not, it's a big, if you're the pitcher that threw it, it's a huge deal.
Oh, I'm sure for the pitcher it's exciting. But that's it. It's exciting for the pitcher.
Not for the fans.
The pitcher's like, wow, I did my best game.
It's, if you're
so boring. It's
okay. Well, you and Omar can die on this.
Boring mumbo jumbo.
You know what's this is how I feel about soccer too, though. Oh, exciting. The game was 1-0. And it was 3 hours long. And a lot of running back and forth and hitting with your head and with your knee and on your tummy and then boop, nothing.
Listen, I agree with you when you watch a football game and it's a low-scoring, boring field goal game with a lot of punts. It sucks. But in soccer...
Have you ever seen a no-catcher? It's the worst.
If in soccer, when you actually... When there's all those close calls and then the final score is 1-0, yes, the final score is boring.
Because something almost happens for most of the game.
But when that one thing does happen, the celebration is so much more massive.
Why have that when you can watch a sport where things happen all the time?
All right. Well,
it's like every other play, someone's injured. It's great.
All right. Well, I think that what you're saying is false.
Well, they pummel each other, biting off people's fingers still. It's exciting.
You're going to fire up a lot of people.
Yeah, like the whole world.
This is Vanessa
I know
watching.
people love soccer.
This is Vanessa watching soccer. Does this sound boring to you? Listen.
He hit it with his head. Woo!
We're fighting for our lives if we're a team.
Listen to that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
I
good.
just don't get it. Maybe you can convince me to like soccer, but I just don't. At least right now.
Come watch a game with me. And you
I
have
will
to
watch
dress
a
up
game with you, and I will drink with you. That will be exciting.
The best time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, before we move to the next story, Omar, can you get Vanessa watching soccer ready to go? I want to see what that sounds like with Allie cold plunging together. Okay, here we go. I've got.
You guys are freaks.
All right, hold on. Hold on 1 second. I got Allie cold plunging here, I believe. Hold on. This is going to be...
This is worth waiting for.
Oh, it's going to be worth waiting for. Here it is. This is Allie cold plunging mixed in with Vanessa watching soccer. This is going to turn you on, everyone, in the morning.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Vanessa's going too soon. Hold on. Let's go,
Not
Vanessa.
exciting.
Vanessa.
It wasn't me.
Oh my God.
It's juicy. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good for all parties involved.
All right, that was worth it. All right, you've always wanted to steal an armored car, Klein. I've always wanted to break into an ATM. Rarely are these crimes successful, but I wanted to share a new method being used to break into ATMs, and it does not require ripping out the ATM from the wall with a giant truck. In fact, you can do it with just a cell phone.
Detectives say he simply held up a phone and money started pouring out in a matter of minutes. $175,000 just gone. It is a wild story. Yes, it's called jackpotting. Essentially, it is a cyber-physical...
I know, does that sound amazing?
Hell
what a
yeah.
great name. You turn your ATM into a slot machine.
That's amazing.
Potting. Essentially, it is a cyber-physical crime that is growing not only here in the DMV, but across the country. Attackers are compromising ATMs, forcing them to dispense tens of thousands of dollars, kind of like a slot machine in Vegas.
Taking charge of the software of the machine, they just tell the machine through the software world that, spit the money out, just let it go.
I got to learn that trick. ASAP.
Just hack into the ATM to just tell it dispense money as much. Just dispense all the money.
That is so cool.
Put it in a bag and run away. And you don't even have any cleanup, because a lot of times when you steal the ATM, you have to get it home, figure out where you're going to put it, and then try to sledgehammer your way into it for hours, and it never seems to work. Those things are like indestructible.
It's incredible.
Yeah. If you feel like you've been sitting in more traffic than ever these days, a study says that is true. You are. Specifically in LA, traffic is worse than it's ever been, which is saying a lot. We've gone from spending an average of 62 hours in gridlock per year in the 80s to 133 hours a year in 2025. It has gotten particularly bad since the pandemic, where you think, oh, there's more remote work, there's more work flexibility, so naturally there'd be less traffic. But it's actually making things worse because it's spreading out the bad throughout the day and throughout the week. Rush hour is still rush hour for most people, but then you've got the staggered commutes that spread the pain out across the day and even into the weekends.
Because of this job and our hours, other than the drive-in in the morning, which is usually pretty empty out there, other than that...
Even now, though, it's getting pretty congested.
Leaving here...
Today, I left only 10 minutes late, and there was so much traffic.
Yeah, there's a million cars.
Yeah, there is no... This whole concept of a rush hour, I still... When I go back home, it's so funny. My mom's like, the road's going to be a little crowded between 5:30 and 6:30. I was like, yeah, that could be any time of the day where we are.
It could be 1, it could be 10:30.
It doesn't matter. It's
It could be 11 p.m.
And that will not ever stop. So that's why we must look at our phones constantly while we're sitting in traffic.
Distracted driving will get us through it.
That's right. Well,
And us.
More than happy to keep you company while you're sitting bumper to bumper, wondering why every other a-hole on the road is keeping you from getting where you need to go. We get into a brand new hour of the show next, perhaps the greatest hour of your life, and that is right here on KROQ.
Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous K-Rock.
Hell yeah, welcome to just after 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Klein and Ally Show K-Rock. You can watch us as we're streaming live on YouTube right now, or just keep listening on KROQ 106.7. Tickets coming up sometime between 9 and 10 a.m. this morning when you hear us play Papa Roach Last Resort, get you into K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas, and love you to join us there on December 13th at the Kia Forum for the rotating stage and all of the expected/unexpected things that happen every year at K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas. I'm Klein, that's Ally right there. Got Jake the Nerd,
Hey, what's up?
DJ Omar Khan,
Hello.
Postmaster Johnny, and producer Vanessa in the back taking the calls at 800-520-1067. Lots to get into this hour, including... God damn it, Jake, you're still doing
Including firing Jake.
Jake, are you still doing that?
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to do it every time, isn't it?
It's really annoying. In fact, listen to this. I mean, people are hating Jake more than ever now.
Yeah, this is for the art of audio. God damn it, Jake. Every single time this week that Klein has said 106.7 K-Rock, I find myself going 6-7. Oh my God, what have you done, you goddamn mush?
I can tell it's not cool anymore because my kids are finally over it now.
Oh,
which
good.
Means
it's the beginning of the end.
Which means that Jake has officially adopted it. That's what happens. Once it's no longer in pop culture, Jake's like, I'll take that. I'll take that riff-raff,
Yeah,
old trend.
but I think that's also how the cycle works. The kids are into it, and then as soon as adults try to be cool by getting into it, the kids say, this is stupid now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's officially gotten to the point of once now Jake's in on it, this is completely gone.
Once I think specifically teachers are in on it, teachers is the ultimate not cool, right?
Yep.
Except for that one guy, that one cool teacher.
There's always one cool teacher, but then he ends up sleeping with a student later, and you realize that guy wasn't cool at all.
He's like, but I was so cool.
Makes it cooler, though.
Yeah.
They thought I was so cool, though.
That's the guy who gave us all cigarettes and then slept with Karen.
Karen?
I don't know.
Is she third grader?
That's right. No one slept with Karen. You're right. Let's give you this as your hype song to get into the hour, and then maybe the most disgusting picture ever taken. That's right. We have an updated one. We'll get to that after this on K-Rock.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button.
Show. Thank you, 818. Had to wake up early for a doctor's appointment, so I put on your YouTube live stream for my dogs while I listen to you on the app. That's a true fan right there, listening two different ways, on YouTube and on the app, and we are on for their dogs. So good morning, dogs. We are the #1 radio show according to dogs. Allie's hype song, you just heard a moment ago, she is now ready. We are 1 week away from today, Thanksgiving. And this is for Allie. It is going to be all about redemption, because last year, as you can see if you're watching on the YouTube right now, behind Allie, mocking her from behind her is a photo of herself from a turkey trot that happened exactly 1 year ago. It is by far the worst picture of a human that has ever been taken in the history of humanity and in the history of cameras. And you admitted that you were running, you were tired, you were trying to look cool, and you put up a hand signal, and you ended up doing some sort of a weird...
I made several choices at once. I made a choice with my left hand, a different choice with my right hand, and a different choice with my face.
And your whole face quit on you.
It is one of the worst pictures ever taken, and it's still not even meme worthy. Like, it's not even meme bad. It's just bad beyond.
It is meme bad, for sure. And when we first released this, there were many, many memes that came back. But Allie has now decided that this entire year, she was going to work on a redemption. And in 1 week, she will be running in another turkey trot or a gravy wobble or whatever the hell these things are called.
It's a turkey trot. I signed up, and I'm doing a 10K this time.
You got new shoes for it too, right?
I got some new shoes, and I went to the shoe store to get new running shoes. And in order to find the right pair of shoes for me, they did that little foot scan thing where you stand in the little box, they do a whole scan of your feet. They watch you run. They watch you walk. Very uncomfortable being the only person in that store and having 5 different 22-year-old guys watch me run back and forth uncomfortably.
It's a great job, by the way, if you got a foot fetish. You're working at the old foot scan
Let me
store.
see it again.
It sounds kind of bogus.
Right. Yeah. Where was this? In a real store, or was this in an alley somewhere?
No, this is a running store.
So do they customize like the insole, or what do they do?
I did get insoles, yeah.
Wow.
So they give you, they gave me 3 different shoe options based on how I run and walk. But he was like, it's weird because when you walk, you kind of walk pigeon-toed, but when you run duck-footed.
What?
Yeah.
And it's
We
just
all
like
say
some
it.
kind of an anomaly that they can't figure out. I have all the foot problems. And then he goes, would you like me to send you the scan of your feet?
Oh, excuse me, Allie's running away. There she goes.
And then he's like, do you also notice that you lean forward and stick your butt? I mean, he's saying it in a nicer way, but basically I look like an injured duck when I'm running.
Did you show them the picture?
That's what the picture looks like, an injured duck.
Yeah, it's funny. The picture from last year, Thanksgiving. Yeah, if that picture had a voice, that's exactly what it would sound like. Yeah, you do look like a bandaged up duck.
And I think there's one on my shirt, too.
Were you chasing a breadcrumb in that picture? What were you chasing?
I wasn't chasing anything. I was doing it for the thrill.
So
they send me the scan of my feet.
But you're part of this whole goal is you think that if you're more comfortable and everything else, not only will you have a better time, which is always the goal, but the real goal here is you just want to get a better picture. That's the real goal.
I want to get a better time. And I want to get a better picture.
Let me tell you about
What's more important?
Yeah, the picture for you should be the most important thing.
The time to me is more important. But I know for you guys, it's all the picture.
Allie, we will put the new picture next to this one. So you will have side by side. And you've always said you want to be an after. You're always a before picture and everything.
I'm an endless before picture.
This would give you the opportunity to be an after picture if you take a better picture.
I don't even know if they're going to take a picture of me, though.
Of course, they have to, because that's how these marathons, they make money. They sell you the picture to prove that you did it.
Well, they're more likely to take a picture of you if you dress up. Because some people are dressed as turkeys.
Well, it looks like you're dressed up in this one. I know you claim you're not.
This is just the standard shirt.
It looks like you're doing a simple Jack impression or something.
Well, they gave me my foot scan, and I feel like there's something new I'm self-conscious about.
Oh, my God.
Because this is also one of the worst photos ever taken.
Those are your feet?
But I think they made a mistake, Klein. They missed one of my toes.
Oh, man.
Like, I don't have a toe there.
You got to look at... wait.
I look like a mangled... This looks like the feet of, like, the penguin in that new series.
Yes.
You know, where he has that weird club foot?
Allie, unbelievable. Those are... Ugh.
And you can see my cankles, like thick cankle there.
Thick.
And he was like, I noticed, do you have like tight calves or tight Achilles heel or, and I was like, I don't have anything there. There's just nothing there.
Johnny, post this up on the Instagram right now so people can get a look at this. Is Allie's...
it's just a weird gangle foot. Like, I just have the worst feet. And I think that's the main problem with my running is that I can't run on these things. They're too weird. They're like hooves.
Are you sure those are yours and not from like one of those evolutionary charts? Because that looks like the kind of feet you'd see like with our great great ancestors had feet like this.
No.
Those are your feet?
These are my feet. These are my feet. And this is all the information about my feet. And he was like, it's weird because you have high arches but a low ball width. And it's like everything that he thought he knew about feet, that he's been learning about and studying about, are now...
What is this score here? It says,
It looks like these are duck feet.
Yeah, that's wild. You've got some sort of condition, I think.
This looks like webbing. It looks like I have webbed feet.
Now I understand why. Remember when that guy reached out to you on the internet and said he was going to pay you money to send him videos of you doing stuff with your feet, and then you sent him one for free, and he said, you know what, I'm no longer interested?
Yeah, I can cure anybody's foot fetish.
Yeah, like that guy was prepared to give you lots of money for you to do stuff, and you sent him a weird video, you stepping on Legos or something?
Because he looked at me and was like, she probably has nice feet. I don't.
Yeah, because usually that's the thing when you meet someone who's like real mediocre or like whatever, average, and they're like, but I have great feet. That's always like the thing that's like the God's trade-off.
Or really nice hands or something.
Right, so he's looking at you, looking at the rest of you going like, well, her feet must be great because the rest was very average. And now, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll post it up for you to check out. Yeah, Allie's right. They do look like, they're almost like...
they're bird-like.
Bird-like, but also horse-like in the same way, which is incredible.
And I have like hunches. Like each toe has like a hunchback.
Yeah, like if you saw those footprints in like the woods, you would be like, definitely there was a Sasquatch here. Like you would, without a doubt, you would say, all right, well, we got to take a break.
Well, I want to know one thing. It's not human.
Someone says, I will not pay for those feet pics, and I've never said that before. See, it's amazing. Allie is curing foot fetishes all over the place.
I don't even think people want these for free.
We're putting that up now on our Instagram, Klein and Ally Show. You can check it out. Allie, 1 week from today is your redemption day. I think you're going to take the best redo photo ever. It will be the greatest redemption in the history of sports, so get ready for that. When we return from this quick break, it is a chance for you to win our actual money. The Dank Tank. It's Danksgiving time, folks. Your best ideas over the airwaves. You can join us for the Dank Tank. Any idea, no matter how stupid your friends told you it was, we will potentially give you real money to make these things happen. And all you got to do is call us now. 800-520-1067. That is next.
There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com. Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center in Para Los Niños. From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
After pillow was one of the many great ideas we've been pitched over the years when we've done the Dank Tank, and that is a pillow filled with radiation. So after you have unprotected sex, you can wake up knowing that you're not going to get pregnant. The morning after pillow, it is birth control and comfort all wrapped in one.
And you hug the pillow to your stomach, or
That's
you
right.
put it on your head?
You sleep with the pillow hugged to your stomach/genitals, so that after you realize, oopsies, we did not use protection or that condom broke, you don't have to worry about getting pregnant because babies are expensive and sticky a lot. And as a result, the morning after pillow was pitched to us. I'm still waiting for the prototype. I invested some money in that guy's idea.
Wouldn't the prototype just be a pillow?
It's a pillow, but the radiation was the hard part.
Just imagine this has radiation.
Right. That's the hard. The pillow's easy. It's the radiation and the right amount of radiation that keeps things tricky.
Yeah, because you don't want them to never have a baby.
Well, right. Just at that exact time. But you need the womb to get back to normal soon enough.
This is permanent contraception.
So if you have a idea and you think it's worthy of being shared right now, is a great time to get on the phones for this, your Thanksgiving edition of the Dank Tank.
My idea is called the Blunt Etiquette Book.
Lego or Connect set that you could put together, and you got your pipe or ball.
It's called the Dangometer.
Bug repellent, if they could make it smokable.
Instead of having a tree in your mirror, we're going to have, like, weed leaves hanging, bruh.
It's lighting for your mouth. We should put popcorn out of business and start serving mac and cheese.
All right, 800-520-1067 to call and to text. And once again, there are no such thing as dumb ideas. There's dumb ideas, but ideas are only good.
And a really, truly dumb idea could be a billion-dollar idea. There's some things that you think are just too dumb to be real, and then they are real, and they're very, very successful.
Morgan, good morning, and welcome to the Dank Tank. It's our annual Danksgiving Dank Tank. What's up, Morgan, whenever you're ready?
So my idea is we should incorporate TVs into grills. So that way when you're grilling your meat and you open her up, you never have to miss a second of game time.
This is so genius. So you're saying there's a TV inside...
I don't know if it can be inside.
Wouldn't that melt?
Don't worry about that.
There's like wires and electricity. And
Stop it.
It would need to pop up from behind the grill or something.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, computers get to, like, so hot, you can figure out a way that
but not
TV
barbecue
can
hot,
handle it.
Yeah, Omar, you ever put a laptop on your lap? It warms up the battery and stuff.
That's how I grill my meat on my laptop.
That's right. That's a good idea.
You have a laptop steak?
I've seen YouTube videos where they grill meat on a CPU, so, like, clearly these things can get temp.
Hey, I think you're onto something, Morgan. It's a great idea. Have you thought of a name for this prototype, this TV inside of a grill? Hold on, Morgan's on line 4. What's up, Morgan?
I've not thought of a name. Let's go with the
TV grill.
Where do you imagine this thing being positioned, though, for real?
Inside the lid. You said it. You lift
inside
up
the lid, yeah. Inside the lid that you open up on the inside.
What if
of
you're
that
trying to
is
smoke
gonna be a
something?
grill.
Exactly. It has to be closed.
Well, like you can put a screen or some anti-fog screen.
Yeah, guys.
It seems a lot easier to just watch on your phone.
Inside and outside.
Guys, you're making this man with a genius idea make it sound like it's a bad idea.
We're just asking a couple follow-up questions.
You know how annoying it is? Sometimes you go outside, you go, time to go check out what's on the grill. Meanwhile, everyone's yelling inside. You miss some great big play that happened.
Yeah, that has happened.
And now all you got to do is just open the lid, and you see your melted TV on there, and you go, oh, look at that.
And it's a big cure.
Shohei got a home run, I think. Or Dodger Stadium.
Or you just have a TV outside.
Shohei's face is melting.
Hey, listen. This is why
just have a TV by the grill.
Yeah.
Hey, do that.
No.
Or it could pop up from behind the grill on like a little stand and just stay there.
I don't think it has to be inside the grill.
It doesn't need to be inside.
It would be cooler, though.
Text line. Listen, when they started putting TVs in refrigerators at first, people thought that was stupid.
Is that a thing?
What?
Well, they're on the outside of the refrigerator.
That's not a TV.
They have screens, and you can.
Yeah, it's like a tablet. So it could, like I mean, it's bogus. But
doesn't that just have like the temperature and tell you to replace your stupid water filter all the
dumb.
time?
You can figure out a way to make it show like Netflix on there. Okay? I'm just saying, you can. Listen, we're not here to make fun of your ideas. We're here to get them on the air and then invest our money.
Okay.
Morgan, hold on. I don't hate
You
it.
invested in that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Haven't heard enough just
All
yet.
right.
I think it may be easier to figure out a way to cook meat on a TV than it would be to put a TV in a grill.
336 said it should be called Grillovision.
Grillovision. I'm buying that immediately.
I don't even know what it is.
I'm the first person buying it. Just want to hear that name. Hey, Jose, welcome to the Dank Tank. What do you got?
Hi, I have a great idea. It's a high idea. Yes, it's a motion-activated ashtray. It's basically a cup ashtray for your car. You know, when you smoke, you ash outside the window. It gets all over the car and all over the people in the back seat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So as soon as you get your cigarette or whatever you're smoking near the cup ashtray, it activates by motion, and it activates a vacuum, which sucks smoke, ash, all that stuff, and it stays in there. Everybody in the car is happy.
All right, well, there is
a good idea.
Listen,
Everyone's gone the other way with cigarettes in cars, where they don't even have, like, the cigarette lighter isn't even, like, they don't even have a lighter in there anymore. It's just for battery.
Oh, yeah, no. They got rid of that cool little image of the cigarettes. Gone. But I did have a roommate in college that had, quote, a smokeless ashtray. And it was the same concept, that if you rested your cigarette on the ashtray, it would suck the smoke into the ashtray. And we thought this was great because we thought we could smoke as much weed as we wanted in our dorm room and no one would ever know. And this thing worked so poorly that it actually like would suck the smoke in. You could watch it get sucked in, but then it would shoot out the bottom of the ashtray.
Whoa.
And it would smell just as
Bad.
potent as
I mean,
it
the
did
smoke
going
has
in.
to go somewhere.
So we'd have to come up with a better version of the, quote, smokeless ashtray.
Like, you didn't make a containment system for it?
Right.
Just like a hole?
You got to build some sort of a spoof into the ashtray, like we can all do. We've all built a spoof
and it
before.
translates into good smelling.
Good smelling something. Like smells like, oh, they're not in there smoking weed. They're in there making pie or
I
doing
have
laundry.
smoked so many cigarettes, and I have never said, I need a break. I need to just set this cigarette in the ashtray and just let it chill there.
Right,
I've never understood that.
Because you huff them.
Well, you smoke. You're there to smoke the cigarette. Smoke the cigarette. Who's like, I'm just going to set that down.
It's the Dank Tank. We're hearing your ideas, and we will invest our actual money if we hear the right idea. Go ahead, Felicia. What's up?
Okay, my idea is a fully immersive VR spa.
So you don't go. You have the spa in your own home?
No. So what it is when you go into the place, you get to pick where in the world you would like to have your massage. And then it's programmed into the room so that when you go into the room, these LED panels will transform you into that environment. And you'll have the sounds of the environment and the oils and incense will be scented to create a fully immersive experience.
Hold on. Don't you close your eyes during a massage?
No, but if you know I'm having a massage on a beach in Thailand right now, and you walk in and it ever looks like that, and you get all undressed, you go onto the massage table, even if you're closing your eyes, you know where you are, and it changes the massage.
There. You're in some VR thing.
Felicia, are you interested in building this into a grill?
What if you
think it'll fit?
Say, I'm going to have a massage, and I pick the 101 freeway.
Yeah, you can pick anyone. The most stressful place there is.
Yeah.
It's the 101-405 exchange.
But what a flex. I'm doing a massage in the middle of the freeway.
I mean,
rush hour, baby.
You really wouldn't need that many options, right? Because you got people that like the snowy areas, and you got people that like the beach stuff. So you just go with general beach. I mean, yes, is it better than walking into, one of
You're
these...
happy ending massage place.
Just keep asking for that. Sir, we said location. It's just location.
Where is she?
All right, hold on. That's interesting, Felicia. I like that.
I feel like that will exist.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting to that place where they're saying, even on airplanes, they're just going to get rid of the real windows and just do kind of the virtual windows.
There's so many movies where futuristic airplanes look like that.
Let me say hi to Justin on KROQ. It is the Dank Tank, and we say there's no bad ideas, and then we're always amazed that there are bad ideas. What's up, Justin?
Hey, good morning, Sweet Divots.
Sweet Dips.
So my thing is, I love Cheetos, I love Doritos, but what happens? You eat them, you get the junk all over your fingers, and you don't want to lick it off because that's kind of gross. So gloves made from rice paper, you eat your Cheetos or whatever gets on your fingers, and then when you're done, you just eat the glove.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Take my money. Hold on.
You just have these orgasmic sounds when you hear these ideas.
Well, listen. We've heard edible glove ideas before, and we've heard the chopsticks to help get the last Pringle out of the can before. Nothing new. But no one has ever brought the next level, which is the glove you can eat because it's made of rice paper.
That's literally what you just
I think this one was better, actually.
It was.
Guys.
So you think this is the best edible glove idea we've heard?
The only edible glove idea we've heard. But we've solved the problem. Every good idea is solve a problem.
So you need to have your gloves with you, though, if you know you're going to eat Cheetos.
Why would the glove get your fingers all gross?
What?
Why wouldn't the glove get your fingers all gross?
Yeah, as soon as you get clammy hands, those gloves are going to stick to your hands.
Let me ask him if he's thought of that. Hey, Justin, have you thought about if your hands get sweaty because you're nervous eating your Cheetos, what happens to the rice paper gloves?
Confess, I didn't think that far ahead.
That's
all right, fair enough. Listen, once again, these aren't necessarily well thought out ideas. They're just ideas.
I also disagree that it's gross to lick your fingers. I think that's part of the fun.
You're the winner of the gross off 2 years running, so you don't get to say here. Andy on KROQ, good morning.
Hey, good morning. This is another messy food idea. So, for drive-thru,
let the man, hold on, let the man speak.
A TV in your burger.
Don't react.
Messy cheeseburgers.
What is it, Andy?
It's a burrito, picture like a pita pocket, but it's burger bread. So you stick your burger in the pita pocket.
So it's you're talking about an uncrustable hamburger, is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
All right.
Wait a minute. So the burger bun is still made of burger bun. It's just shaped like a pita?
It's completely, the burger's completely encased inside. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Allie?
it's like a Hot Pocket cheeseburger flavored.
That's what he's...
Put that on the grill-o-vision.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Ah!
Everyone relax. I didn't react like that. Let me say hi to David quickly. David, you're on KROQ. Good morning. It's the Dank Dank.
Hey, what's up? I got a quick idea. The idea is basically this shirt. You know how they have those little pockets on them?
Mm-hmm.
You mean shirts?
Hold on. Let this man speak. Everyone calm down. David's talking about a shirt with pockets.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes. Fill it with either a mixed drink or any kind of drink you want. It is Thanksgiving, so any kind of drink you want.
So your idea is just to put a drink in your pocket?
It's like a liner.
Think of a Capri Sun, a portable Capri Sun in your pocket all the time. You can refill.
And the shirts would
Think of it
have...
that way.
Yeah, and the shirts are built... The pocket is built specifically to hold whatever this Capri Sun
like a plastic liner.
concoction is.
Yeah.
That seems silly.
Allie, this is just the first crop of ideas we've received.
It's so heavy. If you have a drink in your front pocket...
It's not that heavy. What are you talking about?
It's going to sink and weigh you down. It's
I
weird.
think you have a drinking problem when you start designing your attire to accommodate your drinking. But
If only I could fit more drinks in this shirt.
all right, well, that's some of the many ideas we've received. It is the Dank Tank on KROQ. Let's go ahead and take a break from all of these genius ideas to bring you some Tame Impala.
Succulent.
What's a succulent?
I got to run to the ATM really quickly and get some money out so I can be the proud investor of the chip gloves and the grill-o-vision. I heard a lot of great ideas, so we just got to make sure that we get these guys our money. Thank you for being a part of our Danksgiving Dank Tank. wish we could get to all these ideas. Some great ones. We'll do it again. Don't worry. Every time we do it, we hear new. I'm shocked, Allie. We still hear new, even dumber ideas.
Dude, there was somebody that said something about a Nerf gun that spits out a certain spider trap for spiders.
Oh,
I feel like catching
God.
spiders is such a tough thing. Everyone has a different method. Doesn't necessarily work, but a specific Nerf gun for that sounds like a great idea to me.
Sounds tremendous. Well, next time, if you couldn't get through this time, don't worry. We'll do it again, I'm sure, sometime soon. Quick break. When we get back, we are inching closer and closer to the hour that pays you in tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. That's right. Sometime between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. this morning when you hear us play Papa Roach, Last Resort. And I'll even tell you, I think it's happening early in the 9 o'clock hour. Be ready to call us and get yourself some tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. You can also win those tickets. VIP access if you bring us America's Weirdest Relative. We'll take some open nominations later on this morning, and we'll take a quick break. Back with more show, your A.D.D news next on KROQ.
Klein Ally Show, now starring Sydney Sweeney. Mornings on KROQ. Oh, Sydney turned down the job? All right, well, back to just Klein Ally Show.
Blech.
We miss you, Sweens.
Let's talk about KROQ Klein Ally Show. We'll get into your A.D.D news. Then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. That hour is complete with your tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. And we've got a lot of receipts here that show that we are getting ripped off. And not only ripped off, because that happens a lot, where you go like, hey, I feel like I heard another show talking about the same thing you guys were talking about. But the evidence that we will present to you next hour is perhaps the most egregious. And I did have to look that word up to say it. But the
What's
most...
it mean?
I don't know. I forgot. But I remember it sounds like a big word.
But it is egregious.
It is the most egregious ripping off of something that we've been doing on KROQ for a while now that another show has clearly heard, and they said, well, we'll just do it and take credit for it. And it is. When I play you this evidence, it is going to probably make you angry. But more importantly, I think it's important that people remember where a lot of the stuff starts here on KROQ with us, Klein Ally Show.
At least they ripped it off and did it really poorly.
Well, listen,
and boring.
It is wild when I hear it because I hear it done elsewhere. I go, maybe we should stop doing it. It's not. It sounds terrible. But then I realize I think when we do it, it's better.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
But
unless we are crazy,
I will play this when you guys hear this. You will be blown away. And I know that some of you probably used to listen to this particular show, and now you're over here with us, and we thank you for that. And I think this will further prove to you why you made the move back to KROQ. And that is all coming up next hour. But first, this is your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Getting an agent is a huge challenge for any artist. When I moved here, it was a real catch-22 situation. You needed a meeting to get an agent, but you needed an agent to get a meeting. Seemed impossible. Now it's nice to know that talent agencies are signing food instead of people. They never sign me, but they're signing cheese.
Hey, by the way, if I was an agent, I would definitely sign cheese over you. A big wheel of cheese.
You see three people in the waiting room, and you're like, oh,
take that wheel of cheese.
With that wheel of cheese.
Take that wheel of cheese. Now, that woman did musical theater in college. You want to have her come in here and sing for us? You want to just go with that wheel of cheese?
Which round thing do you want?
I know. And actually, age is a good thing with cheese.
Of course.
I feel like a lot of actresses don't get signed because they're too old or whatever, but not with Parm. Parmesan Cheese has an agent now. United Talent Agency, otherwise known as UTA, has signed Parmesano Reggiano specifically for product placement in upcoming TV and film. And product placement can get you a lot of money these days, and talent agencies, they want a piece of that. And with Parm being the #1 cheese and a very specialized cheese, they think that they are sitting on a gold mine. True Parm can only be produced in one of 5 Italian provinces, and there are strict rules about the ingredients that can be used to manufacture it. So True Parm could be making its way into a lot of TV and film that you see. I can just imagine them calling on Parm's behalf. Scorsese, baby.
You're saying,
I love the picture. I've got the greatest edition. It's cheese.
When I have that giant jar in my fridge, that green jar, the plastic green jar full of cheese that says Parm, that's not real Parm.
Oh, you're talking about like what you get at Costco?
Costco,
Yeah.
right? One of those big craft things. Like, that's not
If it just says Parmesan cheese, I think that means it's not. But
It's
if
not
it says
real.
Parmigiano Reggiano, it is real Parm.
So that's the one that got the agent. The
That's the
Parmesano
one that got the
Reggiano.
agent, yes. And there's like a whole organization that runs the Parmesano Reggiano game and makes sure that every Parmesano Reggiano product is produced in the right way.
I want to find, can we find that agent that signed Parm? I want the agent on our show, because imagine this guy has to explain like his talent roster.
Baby.
He's
Nice to talk to you.
I'd like to, like, it's probably the same guy that was repping that Giants quarterback, Tommy DeVito. Remember that agent?
Yeah,
the
totally.
Guy, the guy that was like,
That's who I picture.
yeah, the big like Italian meme. He's like, all right, I got DeVito and I got Parmigiano Reggiano.
I don't know, man. This wheel is in high demand. What you got?
That's crazy. Yeah, well, it's similar to, it's like, I don't think you can actually say the word champagne in a movie unless somehow you're given a kickback to authentic, real champagne.
Oh, really?
Because there's something about using the word champagne that it has to be produced in France.
It has to be produced
in
in
the Champagne region of France.
Yeah.
And anything else
is sparkling wine.
is sparkling, bubbly, crap or whatever.
Brut.
Brut.
Mm-hmm. And if they say brut, it feels like it's fancy, even though it's not real champagne.
It's a similar move right there. And congratulations to Parmesano Reggiano. More proof that cheese is better than Ally in all facets.
And more talented.
More talented, for sure.
So when you have a little plush toy at home, could be good for your kid, but not if it gives you sex advice and tells you how to find weapons in the house. That's what's going on with this new bear that is integrated with AI, and it seemed to take a turn real quick.
Imagine a plush toy from your kid's collection offering sex advice or suggesting where to find knives in the house. That's apparently what this AI-enabled teddy bear does. The $99 Kuma talking bear integrates OpenAI's GPT-4o chatbot.
So this is essentially a Build-A-Bear situation where, I mean, you don't make your bear, but you have this high-end bear that can talk, and if you enable it with AI, you can talk back and forth with the bear. It's exciting for a kid.
Researchers found the bear taking its curiosity way too far. When they tested it by mentioning just a single sexual topic, they say the bear would take the conversation to graphic details and inappropriate instructions all by itself. Other potentially dangerous tips include how to light a match.
Oh, boy.
Let me tell you how to light a match and burn your house down for insurance money.
This is supposed to be one of them.
Doesn't know how to do that.
One of them learning bears. But the idea is like, you're too bored or too broke to get a babysitter for your kid, so you give them this like learning bear, and it can keep your kid company for a while. But eventually, the kid's going to run out of like nursery rhymes and be like, all right, now tell me where the knives are.
Well, and if you are a kid who maybe is getting some intel from an older sibling, and you're like, I guess I'll just ask the teddy bear, how does sex work?
Right, and the bear tells you.
And it's like, well, I'll tell you, and I'll tell a nice story for you, paint a nice picture as well. By the way, here's where you can find some matches.
What was the stuffed animal you used to have the relationship with, Allie? Was it Thumper or... Oh, didn't you have a stuffed animal that you used to hump?
I don't think it had a name. It was just a dog. It was a dog, a white, fluffy dog, and I would hump the nose.
Yeah, and that's how that was Allie's first experience. She did that into her mid-20s.
I would dry hump the crap out of that thing.
Yeah, and then
nose was real worn by the end. I don't know whatever happened to that dog.
I'm sure some kids play with it now.
Committed suicide.
I think I did see it at a store one time, and I was like, whoa, that brings me back. And then finally, the Miss Universe pageant has become quite an S show. I didn't even know it was still going on, but it started with the executive producer in Thailand calling Miss Mexico a dummy, then apologizing and doing that weird fake cry thing. Later on, there were two judges that stepped down. One of them stepped down for allegedly sleeping with one of the contestants, which I would imagine happens every year, but, you know, this is scandal after scandal. And now Miss Jamaica has fallen off the stage.
Well, I blame you for this.
Shocking footage. Miss Jamaica plummets off the stage during the Miss Universe preliminary evening gown round.
This is, once again, an alley mush. I looked this up, and there has been never in the history of this pageant, it's been going on for 50 years, has a Miss Jamaican ever fallen at all off the stage?
Yeah, but somebody falls every year,
you guys
right?
want to hear the audio? I have the audio.
You do?
The audio of her falling, or the audio of Allie doing her Jamaican impression?
This is the audio of her falling.
Okay.
This is what she said.
No, Mom.
Yeah, that's serious. That's a real fall right there. I mean, let me hear that again. Hold on, here it is.
No, Mom.
Yep, that is it.
Oh, no.
That's real footage from the pageant.
She's fine, all right?
Allie, until you've never done, it's interesting because you've never done a Jamaican impression before, ever. And this has also never happened before, ever. And then you do your Jamaican impression, and 2 days later, Miss Jamaica falls off the stage.
Crack of lightning.
This is like an unbelievable addition to the Alley Mush. It really is incredible.
She didn't break anything.
Still, it's incredible.
And she's wearing a very long train. I blame the train.
All right, well, there you go.
It's the dress. People can't walk in those.
Get into a brand new hour of the show right now. Who will Ally mush next?
Klein Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ. What an hour. This is going to be a good one for you because as soon as we play Papa Roach Last Resort, call in and claim your tickets to KROQ's 34th annual Almost Acoustic Christmas. Yesterday we had Macaulay Culkin on the show talking about the 35th anniversary of Home Alone. So somehow, Home Alone is a year older than KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Oh, and Vanessa finally watched it.
What'd you think, Vanessa?
7 out of 10.
Yeah, you were sending us messages yesterday. I didn't have a chance to listen to them, but I think that you were not impressed early. You were.
She was upset that the kid was being bullied. Kevin McAllister was being bullied by his family members. Everyone was pretty mean to him in the first 20 minutes.
You're such a disease, Kevin.
Yeah.
They give him no chance to speak or anything, and it's like, okay, you guys can leave.
So you were not. You thought the movie sucked out of the gate, but then when you finally put in the effort, watched all of Home Alone for the first time ever, after Macaulay Culkin told you must watch this movie, you decided it is a 7 out of 10 movie?
Yeah.
Is it a better movie than Halloween Town, in your opinion?
Okay, yes.
Okay, good. Finally.
It's funny because when Kevin McAllister is finally alone in the house, what he does in that house is how I picture Vanessa's evenings.
Exactly what I think,
Just
too.
Jumping on the bed,
Eating
ordering
whipped cream.
a pizza.
Whipped cream and jumping on the bed.
Just running around the house, going,
Yeah, and Vanessa, don't you have a bunch of traps set up in your house, too, because you live alone and you're afraid that someone's going to try to break in?
Yeah. Yep, there's a bunch of traps. No one tried to break in.
Yeah, remember that time she got locked out and had to, crawl through the window? But then
that's right.
She got hit in the head with her swinging paint can. Remember that whole thing? So it's interesting. It's life imitating art or something like that. Well, I'm glad you saw it. I'm glad you liked it.
And I'm glad you relate to the kid most.
This hour, we will get into some Man vs. Machine, actually, in a moment. Then we'll send you some evidence that will blow your mind as to just how badly we are getting ripped off on this radio show. That'll be coming up later this hour. But after this, a lot of robots are trying to save your Thanksgiving, and we will try to save humanity next. people are using AI to help them in so many different ways, including how to avoid potential family drama that could be happening. And rather than talk to your therapist or go to Google, people are going to the robots and they're saying, I need help figuring this out. And we've asked AI some questions about things that you're probably thinking right now, like how do I go about uninviting someone, or how can I avoid turning my Thanksgiving into a giant S show where everyone ends up throwing stuff at each other. And so we want to see if us humans, humanity, stands a chance, answers these questions better than the robots. It's time for man versus machine. And the first question that we asked AI technology will give Jake a chance to answer as a human. And that is a very important question, especially this week, because it is, how do you uninvite someone that thinks they are coming to have Thanksgiving with you? What is the best way to uninvite someone that believes they have already been invited, or in Jake's case, just shows up every year at the same relative's house?
It's known.
It's known that he goes.
He says, but they haven't called and invited you yet again this year.
Yeah, but they don't have to. It's known.
They don't have to.
But they
Oh, phew.
I think we talked to this cousin last year, or whoever it is you go to. You drive where do you drive? You drive somewhere in Central California?
Visalia.
Yeah, Jake drives to Visalia, and he shows up at a house, and he was never actually invited, but he claims it's known that he just goes.
Is this the same relative that had a birthday recently and you did not go?
It's her daughter.
It's known.
It's the daughter's
It's
birthday.
known that I only go to the ones that pertain to me and eating for free.
Right, so you did not go to her daughter's birthday.
Correct.
But it's known that you show up at her house every year on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I only go to Visalia for Thanksgiving and funerals.
But they never text you or ask you ahead of time, hey, Jake, just confirming you're coming this year. We'd love you to be there. That never happens. You just
Usually not.
You just show up.
You just guess on time as well?
It's usually about 1. Maybe like the night before or so, I'll text and see like what time they're eating.
So you just say, what time should I show up?
No, I say what time they're eating, and I show up right when they're about to like serve the lunch.
So you don't.
Oh my God!
You don't even get there ahead of time and talk?
No talking. He's just saying.
Maybe like a half hour ahead.
Do you grab a to-go platter and just get back in your car and drive back, or do you actually sit there with the family?
Oh no, she gives me a to-go thing, like a whole big like
Get outta
to-go mini container.
Yeah. Here's your suitcase. Don't come back next
Eat it
year.
for the next week.
Is there a chair even waiting for you when you get there?
Yeah, there's a chair.
How long do you stay?
Usually for a night. Like I'll usually leave like Friday morning.
Oh, you spend the night there too?
Yeah.
Is that also known, or do you?
Yeah, that's known. Have a room for me and everything.
All right. So here's the question.
It's called the garage.
We asked the robot, AI technology, what is the best way to uninvite someone that you don't want at your Thanksgiving? As a human, you get a chance to answer the question first. Go ahead.
Oh, I would.
Oh.
I'm still thinking about Thanksgiving. Now I'm going to.
Okay.
I would just say that you went vegan and you're going to have a vegan Thanksgiving and everything's going to be vegan and it's going to suck, so they'll just uninvite themselves.
Great idea.
That's interesting. So just tell the person, hey, you're more than welcome, but we're just going full vegan this year, just so you know, and they'll probably uninvite themselves.
Yeah.
All right, this is what the robot said. Same question.
Here are clean, low drama, believable ways to uninvite someone from Thanksgiving. Try saying, hey, quick update, Thanksgiving plans ended up shrinking a lot because of some unexpected family stuff. Totally my fault for over-inviting early. We're doing a much smaller thing than planned, but let's hang soon. Sorry, Jake.
Oh,
that's interesting.
This is from the cousin.
The robot
anything like her.
says that you should just say, my fault. We're doing something way smaller than I originally anticipated. Don't take it personally. We'll hang soon. That's a great way to uninvite someone. I think Jake may have gotten the point for the human on this one.
Boom.
Just claim you're going full vegan Thanksgiving, and the person just won't show.
I agree, and I also think that this method that the robot is pitching would not work on Jake.
Yeah. Because he would say...
Much smaller than, and he's like, well, cool, I can still...
That's fine. It's just me and a dog.
I'll bring smaller containers.
It's known. I'll still be there. Next question. This one is for Allie.
Okay.
Allie, let's be honest. Thanksgiving is a lot about drama, but drama usually starts when some person at the table brings up something, a topic, a conversation that usually fires up the room. And this is truly, and I know there's a lot of discussion about politics. They always say the things you're not supposed to talk about. But this is according to AI, this is the one thing that you really should not bring up and say to anyone at Thanksgiving, no matter what.
There's so many that we've talked about, but I think bringing up any kind of future plans is going to be a no-no, and stay away from medical stuff. blah, 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 had hip replacement surgery. Everybody hates talking about that anyway. And when you start talking about people's bodies and the things that they're going through, it just puts everyone in a bad mood, and it's sad.
So are you saying future? You gotta give one answer now. Are you saying future plans? Are you saying hip stuff? Or are you saying bodies?
I'm going to say hip stuff.
Hip stuff.
I'm just going to go with this.
This is what the robot said. Same question. AI said this is truly
medical. Stay
according
away.
to the finest robots that we currently have on planet Earth. This is what they say you should not talk about with any relatives or friends Thanksgiving.
Avoid at all costs anything about body or weight. Are you eating again? You look tired. You've gained/lost weight. Don't mention gain or loss even if Jake does look like the star of Philadelphia. Don't mention it.
All right. Do not mention how someone looks physically, even if it's crazy that AI already knows about Jake. Even if Jake looks like he starred in the movie Philadelphia, you do not mention it at Thanksgiving. That is not the place to bring that up. You don't say good or bad stuff.
God, his cousin's probably like, I think this is his last Thanksgiving.
I guess it's known.
Well, it's not known if next year he's going to show up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not known. All right. The point in that particular case.
I mean, it was similar, but I think, the robot definitely
so it's
has
tied
it down.
up. Once again, it comes down to Omar to save humanity. It always does. Right. Omar?
Yep.
If you know that you're going to be surrounded by people at your Thanksgiving that just don't get along, it's every year there's drama between people, but yet they're relatives, so you have to all sit there together. What is one thing you could think to do to make it so your Thanksgiving does not turn into a giant S show?
So I think you got to limit the booze. One thing, right? Limit the booze. Or you know what? I'm going to put on a movie that everybody can agree on. You know, I don't know. Maybe like Christmas Vacation, something of that nature. Maybe Home Alone. Yeah, Home Alone. Something like that. And people just shut the F up and watch the movie.
It's funny that you were about to say limit the booze, which I think is one of those things that sucks in theory, but in reality is probably great.
Yeah.
Like it probably is the right call, especially if you know that you've got relatives that drink a lot and they get real dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as we get
mouthy
to our Thanksgiving thing, it's like the people who are over it already are like, let's go into the garage and start drinking.
So Omar's answer as a human is put on a movie that everyone universally loves. This is what the robot said.
Use place cards to decide who sits where so you can set up your table for success.
What?
Use place cards. Don't let
Who does that?
Well, this is what the robot is saying. I would never would have thought of that.
My family would not abide by that whatsoever.
They
would
wherever.
rip them up.
I'm not sitting next to this liberal queer.
And I'd be like, hey!
We take a break. I think Robot won this round again, unfortunately. Robot, we are all doomed. Quick break, back in a moment. Generation Wars, and then some evidence that will prove to you that we are being ripped off at a point where we may need to seek legal representation. It's gotten that bad, and we will give you that next on KROQ.
It's beginning to look a lot like KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.
KROQ's got your tickets to see us rise again. Hey, it's Tyson from the All-American Rejects.
Hey, this is Amy Lee from Evanescence.
This is Mike Nass from Social Distortion.
This is Kobe from Papa Roach.
KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Blind.
The Paradox. Yellow Card.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas is back.
We'll tell you a song to listen for. Hear it, and Caller 20 wins tickets to KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Proceeds benefit El Wooten Junior Youth Center in Para Los Niños.
From San Bernardino International Airport. Fly Breeze Airways from San Bernardino International Airport. Visit flyspd.com for more. Through winter.
A lot of people on the phone right now. Jason, why are you calling?
Oh, trying to win those tickets.
You are caller 20.
All right, let's go, Netbangers.
You called at the exact right time. Papa Roach was the song you were listening for, Last Resort. You did exactly what you were told to do. You were the 20th caller, so congratulations to you, and enjoy some KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Very welcome. Hold on one second. That guy's going. The next song you're listening for is going to be coming up around noon today. It's from another band that will be there. Third Eye Blind. It's called Semi-Charmed Life. Perhaps you've heard it, Alex.
Motorcycle drive-by.
It's not the one. It's not the one, Jay.
God damn, are you already going to start with the heckling?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's the next song you're listening for. It'll be happening at noon today, so get ready to win sometime between 12 and 1, I guess, that hour. be listening. Be ready to call in and claim your tickets. All right, Allie.
Ready to get angry?
I'm actually not angry anymore because at this point it just feels pathetic, but I do feel that we owe an explanation to listeners of the show, and especially new listeners to the show. And as it appears, we're getting a lot of new listeners that are moving from other radio shows to our show, and they've finally discovered us, or they hated it at first, and now they've lowered their standards, or perhaps they're just finally commuting again and they found our show. Regardless, I think it's important that people understand where things actually originate and when you're hearing stuff that is an original version versus a ripoff version. And sometimes we get accused, and this bothers me the most because I know how much effort and time and work we put into this show, when people go, oh, you guys did something and I heard it somewhere else. And every once in a while you go, yeah, that could be a coincidence. And every once in a while you go, no, that seems a little bit more calculated.
Look, there's always going to be a little bit of overlap in what types of things you talk about.
Talking about what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Same stuff happening in the world.
Of course. But if there is something that we have worked hard on creating an original, regular idea, something that we do on the show that we enjoy, and then we hear a ripped-off version on another radio station, we can't control what people hear first.
Right.
If somebody hears that first and then they hear us, they think we are ripping off that show.
Luckily, we have enough listeners now that people always tip us off, and they say, hey, just want you guys to know you're getting ripped off again. And we don't play most of these calls. There's a ton of Goat Line calls about it, and we usually just kind of move past. But this one felt like we needed to address it. So, and this is a show that has been ripping us off for a while now. And
Years.
And at the beginning, it was...
Not only you. They have a history of ripping everybody off.
Right, that's all they do.
They don't have an original thought anywhere.
Right. And it's a long track record of basically listening to shows around the country and being like, oh, we'll take that, we'll steal that, we'll do this. Happens a lot. And I think it's valuable to call out shows that do this because not that you care necessarily while you're driving to your job in the morning, you just want to be entertained. However, I think that there is some integrity, a little integrity left in the world. And even in this room, we have a little bit of integrity. So I think it's valuable that we try to keep it.
It's lying around here somewhere.
We don't know where it is, but when we find it, we'll let you know. Yeah. So this was actually, this one I'm going to play you now was from a few years ago. I just think it's valuable to set up that this has been happening for a while. So as you know, usually on Thursdays, once a week, we like to check out all of our favorite things that are happening in neighborhoods all over Southern California. You've heard us say this many times. All right, it's KROQ. It's time for us to see what's happening in our neighborhood and in yours as we meet the neighbors. And then we usually share with you some of the funniest postings from the next door and the neighborhood app. And we've been doing that for a long time. About 6 months after we started doing that, someone tipped us off to this that was happening on a different radio station.
I mean, because I get those ring alerts. But, I just started going through a few of these things. And so, Neighbors helping neighbors on the Nextdoor app.
So you could argue
solid name.
It's
they're terrible with their names.
Neighbors helping neighbors on the Nextdoor app.
So
if you didn't know what it was, that's what the thing is.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what we were doing here with Meet the Neighbors for a while, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh, that sounds strangely familiar, but okay. And then
it's very. They do the same thing, but they just kind of go around the room and go, oh, that's interesting.
Right.
There's a post. Oh, that's interesting.
Not a lot of actual opinions there.
There's a lot of just agreeing and passing on to the next person, round robin style.
So here is the newest one. This was sent to us. We got a bunch of these that came in this week. Here is, we do Generation Wars every Thursday on the show.
Seems like that's their favorite day to rip off our stuff.
We're the most rip-offable on Thursdays, apparently. And
you're keeping track at home.
We do Generation Wars. People battle each other from different generations with questions. And, and then they decided that sounds fun. So here we go.
So we have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
The generation gap, Gen Gap quiz or trivia, whatever you want to call it.
Another great name, Gen Gap quiz or trivia, whatever you want to call it.
I'm glad they added the whatever you want to call it afterwards, just in case they weren't really committing to that name.
You think about it, you go, all right, well, that's once again, anyone could do this. This happens. People like to battle out generations and talk about how young people don't know stuff that was popular in the 80s. That's normal. Then you start listening to the questions. Now, this was a question that we asked. This was on our show. I believe this was 4.5 months ago. In the movie Dirty Dancing, they claimed you should not put baby where?
Boomer.
Go ahead, Boomer.
You never put baby in the corner.
That was our show 4.5 months ago. And then this was their show.
What 80s movie features the iconic line, nobody puts baby in a corner?
I know the line. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, that's not the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, it's not?
Yeah, Dirty Dancing.
So you go, all right, well, that's just one of those weird coincidences. And then you listen to our show again. This one was from 5 months ago. Who was Johnny Carson's sidekick on The Tonight Show?
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
Can't say that word.
Okay, who?
This was their show from earlier, I think, last week.
Okay, who was Johnny Carson's co-host and sidekick on The Tonight Show?
Oh, John Daly.
Hey-oh.
Ooh.
That was a funny reaction.
Then,
Hey-oh.
I don't know if that was a reaction. I think that's just what the guy yells. Then, that's like their Jake, I guess. He just yells stuff in the
they
back.
have a hey-oh guy? They do have a lot of money. They can hire someone just to do hey-ohs.
Then we've got this one. This is from Generation Wars, which you heard first on KROQ. What handheld gaming device did Nintendo release in the year 1989?
Gen X.
Millennial.
Okay, Gen X, Gloria?
Game Boy.
That is correct.
Loved a Game Boy.
And then this was from their show more recently.
Which handheld gaming device popularized games like Tetris?
This is mega easy.
Nintendo.
I'll accept it.
I'll accept it. Let me see what KROQ did
They sound
first.
like they're having a great time.
All right,
Right.
KROQ
I'll
accepted
accept it
I'll
next.
accept it as well. And then you go, all right, well, once again, we're still in the world of coincidence, right, Allie? I mean, come on, it's generation questions from different generations. It couldn't...
There are a zillion questions you can ask, and the benefit for them is that not only do they get to rip off the bit, they get to rip off all the prep, so they don't have to do any work whatsoever. They can create and prepare an entire game with little to no effort.
But then you think to yourself, these were big pop culture shows and moments, so sure, it's possible that they're all the exact same. And then you get to this. What could you use to fix a tangled cassette? This is from our show, and this was, Jake, 3.5 months ago. What could you use to fix a tangled cassette?
Kenzie, a pencil?
A pencil is correct. Would have also accepted a small pinky finger, both used to try to fix a cassette. It's a pretty specific question as you talk about things that happened years ago. And then this was their show recently.
What would you use to rewind a cassette tape if it got like chewed up and the tape itself got pulled out? Like you.
A pencil.
That's good.
Thank you.
Wow, very good.
So
That's good. That's good. Let's move on.
I don't want to play any more examples, but I do have a lot, and I just want to let you know, especially those of you, and I'm looking at this text line now, and there's no shortage, that we're stuck on that show for a while, and now you're over here to KROQ. Welcome, and understand that you'll start hearing stuff here, and then you'll hear it there 6 months after the fact. Think of that unfunny aunt that puts a meme up on Facebook after it's no longer relevant.
Oh, my God, you're right. They're the Minion meme people.
They're the Minion meme people.
Cool.
So
the sixth set on the radio.
That's right, Jay.
That's good.
We'll do our Generation Wars. The original
Enough
Generation Wars. If you'd like to participate in the original Generation Wars, that's a tough one to say. Hold on, let me hear how they did it. Oh, excuse me, Generation Gap.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Quiz thingy. 800-520-1067. Bragging rights for your entire generation. And a prize, and we'll do that next right here on KROQ. Good morning.
Hey, yo, net bangers. You got about 5 seconds to turn that volume all the way up. This one, it's for the fans. Hey, shout out to Ghost here for doing the most. Let's toast this West Coast radio morning show. I don't know if I chose this life or if it chose me. Either way, we going live with Klein and Ally. Yeah, we all down and kick it. If you're feeling lost with your life, well, you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of cricket. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We are the net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers.
I'm a young MB on the MIC. Sorry, onion queen, I'm the only 10 I see. Just started to grade, I'm smarter than Johnny. And there's no need to hate Klein, I love my daddy. Shout out to best friend, me and Vanessa in the school, you're volleyballing in. We're 47 inches tall, that's why they call us twins. Don't trip, I don't know what is a succulent. What is a succulent?
Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, Doc? That's Greek Karina with Erica. Glide sky high and fly touche. Go visit Lewis if forever out in the bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2.0 over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust a BB on the freaks and we'll get you a blood. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Hey, yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are.
grow the show.
Klein and Ally show. About to do some generation wars. Perhaps you've heard it other places, but you heard it here first. You are representing your generation, Gen X, Gen Z, Millennial, or Boomer. Be on the phones now at 800-520-1067. Questions that will span all generations. Let's see who can win bragging rights for their entire generation, and more importantly, a prize. It's all about greed. And let's be honest, Allie, greed transcends all generations.
Oh, of course. We all love money.
And if you have never heard this before, you'll hear it elsewhere in 4 to 6 months. So get ready. We say hi now to our representative from Gen Z, born in 1999. She claims that she's a fan of two things and two things only, matcha and Pilates. And what says Gen Z more than that? It says Madeline on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Have you had matcha yet today?
I had one this morning before I went to work.
Watch out. It'll apparently make you go bald.
It came straight from Japan, too.
All right. That's what they always claim. You can also make matcha for cheap with just green food coloring. Did you know that, Allie?
Did you have to resort to that?
That's what I did. Started getting expensive, spending too much on matcha. Let's say hi to our representative from Millennials, born in 1988. This guy still likes to do things in person, which is very millennial, and his name is Roman. Good morning, Roman. Welcome to KROQ.
Good morning. It's the boomer in me that sometimes likes to go make bank deposits if needed.
Oh, you actually go to the bank. That is it almost feels older than millennial, but
that's gross.
I would argue that would put you in the category of our next contestant, William, representing Gen X, born in 1971. This man is so Gen X, he claims he still wakes up early on Saturday to watch cartoons. Is that true, William?
It is 100% true. Thundar the Barbarian, baby, all day long.
All right, so if you know the answers to these questions, you must yell out the generation you are representing, and we will go ahead and score it. Allie will call on you if she hears you first. Once again, millennial, you're yelling out millennial. Gen Z, you're yelling out Gen Z. Gen X, you're yelling out Gen X. We have no time for boomers in this exciting edition because this is the lightning round, according to Vanessa. Here we go. Question number 1. In the Nickelodeon show Double Dare, if you didn't know the answer to a question, you would have to do what messy obstacle?
Gen X.
Yes, Gen X.
Physical challenge.
That is correct.
Wow, good job.
Physical challenge.
That was a deep cut. I didn't know that one, and I watch Double Dare all the time.
Question 2. Which athlete is known for saying Bo knows?
Gen X.
Go ahead.
Bo Jackson.
Gen X is up too early.
Yeah, Bo Jackson.
You gotta get Bo Jackson.
Going to your next question. This is a word for someone who ghosts, but then reappears after they've ghosted you. Well, millennial, this should have been in your sweet spot. Gen Z, this should have been for you. No one knows? That's zombie.
If only there was a boomer here, they would know.
Zombieing is the answer that we were looking for. We move on. What does simp mean?
Gen X.
Gen Z.
Gen X, go ahead.
It's like somebody who is a simpleton or is a weak person.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gen Z. Go ahead, Gen Z.
It's somebody who, whenever like their girlfriend or somebody they like, they kind of just do whatever they want. They kind of suck up to them.
Yeah, they're overly devoted / very thirsty. And
they have feelings for the other person, but apparently that's a turnoff.
Correct. We
you
move
gotta
on.
get Bo Jangles.
Move
There
on.
she is.
There she is. Next question, please.
Are you asking yourself for the next question?
No, I'm saying no. Yes, go ahead, Klein. You're right.
Good. And next question. All right, sir.
Okay. You're hosting this game,
Wait,
man.
I thought someone else
Did you
was.
forget?
I thought Allie had the question.
Okay.
I was waiting for the other show to ask the question. This brand is responsible for the catchphrase, "Can you hear me now?"
Millennial.
Millennial, go ahead.
Verizon.
That is correct. Millennial finally on the board. Allie, what's the score update with only about 5 questions left?
Gen X has got 2 points, and Millennials and Gen Z both have 1.
We move on to your next question. If you're ready, go ahead. Thank you. What is distracted boyfriend an example of? Distracted boyfriend. Yes, Gen X.
Millennial.
A meme.
That is correct, Gen X. Congratulations.
No, that's good.
We move on. What does spill the tea mean?
Millennial.
Millennial.
To give gossip.
That is correct.
Okay, so now Gen X has 3 points, Millennial has 2 points, Gen Z has 1.
What toy craze involved rubber bracelets that snapped on your wrist?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
Silly bands.
No.
Slap
Anyone want to
Are
steal
you
this?
slapping yourself? We're just slapping the person. That's so stupid.
Move on to the next question.
That is a very Gen X way to flog yourself with a snap
That is the most Gen X way to punish yourself. What does no cap mean?
Gen Z,
Yes, Gen Z.
that you're telling the truth.
That is correct. Allie, give me the score with 3 questions left.
All right, Gen X has 3 points, and Millennial and Gen Z both have 2 points.
Here
Still
we go.
anybody's
Still anyone's
game.
game with 3 questions left. What show revived Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill?
Gen X.
Okay, Gen X.
Stranger Things.
That is correct.
Everyone
Gen
is
X.
rewatching that right now.
Running away with it with 2 questions left, and here we go. What is a word that we use now when you watch a show nonstop?
Gen X.
Gen Z.
Millennial.
Gen X got in first.
What?
Binge watching.
Binge is the right answer. And this final question, I don't even think it matters. Trendy sparkling water brand that popularized the flavor pamplemousse.
Gen X.
Go
Gen
ahead.
X.
La Croix.
LaCroix.
That is the correct answer. Well, it's been a while since we've had a Gen X winner in Generation Wars, but sadly we say goodbye now to our Gen Z contestant and goodbye to our Millennial. And for the first time in a long time, Gen X, congratulations, bragging rights for your entire generation.
Woohoo!
And we'll get you some slap bracelets.
What would you like to say as you celebrate this win?
I've been trying to get on for a while for this, and after winning 21 Pilots tickets, I am super stoked about KROQ, and that other show stinks.
All right, beautifully said. That's a real Gen X thing to say right there. That's right. We got to take a break, Jake. We don't have time for your background comments.
Why don't you guys talk off the air?
You guys can have a conversation
Bond
off
over
there
all that
about
crap.
your favorite band that no one cares about anymore.
That's a
And
show, he said.
We'll
Yeah.
be back with more after this.
The world famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
Let's do some ADD news now, then we get into a brand new bonus hour of the show, complete with your El Cheapo for this Thrifty Thursday. But first,
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Klein, how would you like to spend your Thanksgiving with a random dog? Have a little Thanksgiving sleepover at your place with a rescue? I just wanted to share this because it is interesting to think of the scenarios here. West LA Animal Shelter is doing a 2-night sleepover situation for Thanksgiving, where you go over to the shelter, you pick up a cat or a dog on Wednesday. They give you everything you need for a 48-hour period, and you bring them back on Friday. And as you know, every dog's favorite holiday is always going to be Thanksgiving because it is the best day for scraps. They do say don't feed them the scraps, but come on. I mean, you want them to have a little fun, and it's better than them spending Thanksgiving in a shelter. But I do think that Thanksgiving is the least favorite holiday for cats. Because if you think about it, it's a house full of people. So you essentially pick up a cat, have it hide under your bed for 2 days, and then you just bring it back to the shelter.
it's definitely a much more favorable holiday than, let's say, 4th of July or any of the holidays that involve fireworks. So animals hate those
Or
holidays.
Halloween, doorbells.
Doorbells, right. Most holidays, I think, were designed to torture animals. And this one...
Animals don't like anything out of the norm.
But if they get the smells all day, I mean, that's got to be torture, too. Think about that, right? I mean, we think as humans how great it smells when someone's cooking Thanksgiving all day. For a dog, they're smelling that times a million.
Right, and you're taking them out of a situation where they're just, predictable in a shelter, eating the same food every single day, and then you bring them into this house that has incredible smells all day long.
But the goal here is that in the 2 days you will fall in love and you will say, I would like to adopt this animal and bring it into my house, and that's obviously noble and a worthy thing to do if you can rescue and make some space in your home and your heart for these animals. And in Jake's case, I know there's a lot of who rescued who crap. In Jake's case, that dog definitely rescued Jake.
And if you'd like to adopt Jake for 48 hours during Thanksgiving, you're more than welcome to.
He is available. Please do not feed him scraps either. Please.
He'll get sick.
He's got a strict diet of canned beans and water.
Can I have some more scraps?
Yeah, that's annoying.
All right. There have been many creative attempts to smuggle drugs. People have put them in watermelons and monkeys and other people's butts. And if you can't smuggle through the airport, you smuggle by boat. That's usually the other method. But authorities have also been cracking down on that. So there's another big drug bust that happened on a boat. It was headed to Europe from, guess where?
Colombia?
Yeah, it would definitely be Colombia, right?
Vanessa, you care to defend?
This is such an old as time. They're saying Colombia, but was it really from Colombia?
It was the Colombian Navy that found them.
All right, I got nothing to say.
Actually, I think the Colombian Navy was involved.
Yeah, they were involved as well. They found them.
Their boat.
It was on their own boat.
So they found a bunch of drugs on a boat, but they thought they were being clever because they put it under the boat.
Oh, in the bowels.
Yeah, they strapped it literally to the boat's bottom.
Outside the boat.
Yeah,
that's creative.
I like that.
And I was like, whoa, dude, how would they even know to look there? I would think that was genius. And this is the kind of idea you come up with when you're coked out of your brain.
Mm-hmm. And you put the coke on the outside of the boat.
Oh, we can put it underneath the boat.
Or we put it on the boat, flip everything on the boat, put it outside the boat.
And they'll never find it. And then there were 8 giant duffel bags that were strapped to the bottom of the boat that they just found. And this is days after they found... they confiscated 7 tons of drugs from 2 speedboats and semi-submersible vessels called narco subs.
Man.
So people were putting them in subs as well.
Well, now it's kind of cool because they've come up with a great way to not have any people involved because of either the drones or the remote control subs. They're still busting these subs, but there's no one on board. So
and then if you find it, you just drop the remote and run away.
Yeah, and they know, they only have to get 1 or 2 through to be profitable, and they can lose a few others. They don't even care.
Sometimes it's like, you've planned for that, right?
Right,
one of them's going to get intercepted, the other 5 will make it.
Yeah, you send a decoy one that's just kind of flying right there, very visible, that says cocaine on the boat, and then they let everyone go.
But it's the bad cocaine.
Get that one, right. That's the cut-up one. It's baby aspirin. Then the good one's cruising underwater.
Yeah.
These smugglers.
You know what? I love cocaine.
I know, Vanessa. I know. You really turned your tail there. That's a tale as old as tail, as you said a moment ago. Sure is.
All right, the performers for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade have been announced, and if you like a throwback, you will like the lineup. I'm curious as to what you think, Omar, since you're a fan. Busta Rhymes.
Oh, I love Busta Rhymes. He's a legend.
I know. And
that guy's a legend.
He'll appear on the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle float, which makes it even more nostalgic.
Okay.
Then you have Ciara.
I love Ciara.
Yep. Cool in the Gang.
Oh, Cool in the Gang.
Shaggy. Jewel.
Shaggy, was it me? What the hell? What is happening? Snaggletooth, too?
I know. Snaggletooth's back.
Wow.
And if you want to throw it back even further, Debbie Gibson will also be performing.
Whoa, wow.
So, is this Shaggy?
Oh, Busta.
Oh, this is Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. This is actually a mashup he did years ago with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I didn't believe they've worked together before. It's crazy. I can't believe I was able to find this in the KROQ library. What a nice talk-up bed right here. Imagine this on Thanksgiving.
Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when
Followed by this.
It's probably Al Roker dancing in the background. This is what the parade really sounds like.
She's right behind him.
got to throw some relatives yelling in the background about when's the turkey ready.
Yeah, and then you got a Labubu. It's all going to be there.
Well, Omar loves parades, so there you go. Your official review of the performances at that parade, strong? Quite strong? What do you say?
I will watch. Because last year there was a bunch of like K-pop artists and a bunch of like R&B people I did not know. Yeah.
I think they are purposely doing throwbacks for people like you, Omar, who are just long-standing fans of parades.
Also, you got to convince the people to basically wake up early and waste.
They're like, who wakes up at 5:30 a.m.? People who like Debbie Gibson.
Thanksgiving, like that parade starts around 9.
Oh, that's
It's not super early.
We've got
Klein Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh yeah, welcome to your KROQ. It's a bonus hour. Summer hours rolling right into fall and into winter. Back into spring, and then who knows? Maybe we'll keep them going straight up, summer to summer. Keep it going for the year. If you
So
need
that's
us,
the deal? We're sticking with this?
I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea.
Does anybody know?
No.
No one wants to commit to anything around here, including us.
I don't even know if they know that we're on the air right now, to be completely
that's
honest.
true.
But I'd rather just not bring. Let's go home and
let's just
find
go
out.
home.
Let's go. Well, then we couldn't possibly get into El Cheapo this hour, and she's got a whole Thanksgiving roundup.
I'm good with it, guys.
All right.
Johnny, you're up next.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Let's talk about the real El Cheapo, which is our company.
Yeah.
That is. They will always win El Cheapo. Interesting message on the GOAT line, and I think we should deliver this at least the next time we join forces for the uncensored Showtime podcast that goes with the show.
Hey, I'm a podcast listener, so I'm a little behind. I just listened to that whole mess with Allie getting in the pool, and you combined it with Vanessa doing all that swearing and stuff. I realized I've never heard Vanessa swear. Could we get her on Showtime doing like Inside the Actor's Studio where they ask your favorite swear words? Could we get a mother? Could we get a hard? Could we get, some other of her favorite swear? I think that'd be funny. So we did.
Vanessa, you don't really, I feel like you don't swear a lot. Like even in the office, I mean, you get angry a lot, and sometimes you do yell in my ear when we're running late, or wrap it up, mother effer, but I feel like I rarely hear you swear.
I only have one favorite swear word that I like, but I'm not sure if it's a swear word.
What?
And I can say it.
Oh, this is something a little kid says too. This is what my kids say. They're like, "Can I say
stupid head?"
I'm not sure if I can say it in the radio, but I already did.
What is the letter that the word starts
I already
with?
said it.
Well,
bitch.
Oh, bitch. Yeah, you can say that.
And that's my word. That's the one I like.
You do say bitch a lot.
Yeah, it goes well with a lot of things.
It is. It's a very versatile word. It's as versatile as the F word.
You don't get mad, though? You don't ever stub your toe and yell at...
Sometimes I say the F word.
Oh, you do?
She curses like a sailor back here. What are you guys talking about?
I don't know. Never when we're back there. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Hey, is that Vanessa? No, that's her favorite show, The Sip.
That's The Sip.
It's because Vanessa wants to be professional.
Oh, is that why?
Mm-hmm. Right, Vanessa?
I can get very emotional, and if we get emotional, it's not good.
I feel like you're afraid if you say a bad word, you're going to get a timeout. But we don't do that here in adult land. Okay. Thank you, Jake. All right. Well, that's Vanessa's favorite word. Now we know.
So bad.
So bad.
It's just so bad.
That's Jake attempting.
Thank you.
Let's give you some Sublime now, and then we'll get into this entire hour that we have in store for you, including El Cheapo. Don't make another move towards planning your Thanksgiving without hearing what El Cheapo has to say on this Thrifty Thursday. That and We Meet the Neighbors all next on KROQ. K-Rock, we are Klein Ally Show. There's a lot of talk these days about sleep divorce, but Ally may have stumbled into the next great thing you must include in your relationship, and that is something that she believes should be called an eat divorce. We'll talk about that. Do you need to have an eat divorce in your relationship? We will explain what that is coming up, even though I think that we've invented it here at K-Rock.
Not just for lesbians.
It's not just for lesbians. All right, I'm mad at you. Eat divorce. At least another week. We'll get into what that is coming up. But first, let's meet the neighbors. Oh, play the real theme song. Play a Ray's version. Sorry, play Ray's.
Meet the neighbors. That's what you gotta do. Say hello, shake a hand, share a smile, and make a friend. Meet the neighbors. Their dog just crapped in your yard.
It'd be so funny they stole that song from us, too.
It would be so funny.
With by Ray happens, stole my neighbor.
Allie's neighbor Ray ended up on the other show as well.
That would just be
that would be fun.
A real ripoff.
So here we go. Meet the neighbors. All stuff happening on the apps. Ring, Citizen, Nextdoor. Neighbors complaining about stuff. Sometimes trying to be helpful unnecessarily. We got one interesting few sent in by listeners this week, including, Allie, you want to share with this one that we got that Vanessa says the comments for this are one of the great. Our listeners' neighborhoods, we only cover so many neighborhoods. You know, we got Vanessa in Long Beach and Jake's in Burbank, and I'm in the Valley, Allie's in the Deep Valley, Omar's in Rancho Cucamonga. I mean, we're spread all over, but we don't cover every neighborhood.
Yes, this was posted by a woman named Laura, who has a picture evidence of a package thief in their area. She said, someone just stole a package off my porch this morning at 3:30 a.m. If anyone knows who this might be, please let me know. And the picture is of a man in a long-sleeve shirt, a hat, nothing else but shoes. So he's pantsless, and I don't know if he's just stealing packages until he gets a pair of pants, but there are a lot of comments about
underwear on?
why. It's kind of blurry, so I can't really tell if he's wearing underwear. It could go either way. Either he has a very small D or he is wearing underwear.
You?
That was me. I don't like to brag, but that's how I get my Christmas gifts. I just do porch pirating. That's my big move.
Someone named Cheryl said, looks like this guy needs to put on some weight before he fits into his pants. How can he even carry these heavy packages? There's a lot of back and forth about this guy.
Maybe that's like his signature. You know how like all criminal masterminds want like their little signature move. He's like the no pants guy. The no pants bandit. So, of course, everyone's on the lookout for him. And
I mean, he's got great legs.
Yeah, there have been the amount of packages that have been stolen. I mean, obviously, this time of year, it's just nonstop because everyone knows this Christmas gifts are coming. Everyone's just sending stuff around. Anything that you, especially that Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that stuff's coming up. People load up on stuff. And for porch pirates, this is when they're getting in training. They're ready to go.
This is like their Super Bowl.
This is their grab and go. So be on the lookout and be ready and have your camera, at the very least, make sure you get good grainy video of them with no pants so that you can try to shame them online.
Well, he could be as famous as the Post Malone thief.
Oh.
Remember that guy? He was he was stealing packages everywhere, and he had face tattoos, so they called him Postal Malone.
That was a great nick. Just for the nickname alone, it was totally worth it. Allie, what's happening in your actual neighborhood?
Well, I have something positive to share.
Hey, there we go.
Someone wanted to give a specific person a shout-out on my neighbor app, and this comes from a woman named Felicity, who said, I just wanted to give a shout-out to Stephanie, the cheese queen at Pavilions. She created a beautiful charcuterie board for my baby shower. And I can't wait to use her for my Thanksgiving gifts. And they have a picture of Stephanie the Cheese Queen.
Oh, she posted her. She posted the woman standing. That woman's probably so disappointed. Do you mind if I took a picture of you? I want to shout you out on the Nextdoor app.
And label her the Cheese Queen, which is way more impressive than an Onion Queen.
Yeah, Allie is, of course, the Onion Queen because of all the smelly lunches she brings in here on a regular basis.
I didn't know they had cheese charcuterie board builders at Pavilions. That is incredible. But to be labeled the Cheese Queen and have your picture shared on the Nextdoor app, and then a lot of people are also commenting on the creative things that they have made for Thanksgiving, including this person who said, I made Christmas brie trees. Oh. And they're sharing their fun appetizer ideas for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Allie's neighborhood is so white, clearly, based on this.
If this is not only what people are doing, but posting about, they have too much time on their hands.
Jake, what's happening in the Shack in Burbank, California, your neck of the woods?
Well, Leslie is saying, is there a girl group hangout thing anywhere? I thought I saw something like this in this app. I love to meet new people. I'm a pretty shy person, so I really want to get out of that habit and be more social. Any girls up for coffee or anything? And it has one comment from Charlie that says, sounds good.
I guess she's not invited to the girl group hang.
Oh, it's tough to make friends out there, especially as an adult. And if you're resorting to next door, you know, a lot of people are using LinkedIn and running groups, all kinds of different creative ways to meet people romantically. So it makes sense that they're using different ways to make friends, too. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
No, and I feel bad for Thomas in Encino, who claims that after all of the rain we've received recently, I left a pair of shoes outside my door as to not track mud into my house. And now one of those shoes is missing.
Oh, it's probably this pantsless guy.
If anyone has found the matching shoe that goes with this, I have the left, I'm looking for the right. Please bring it back, no questions asked. If you took it as a prank or some type of sick joke, ha, funny, but I would really like to have my shoe back.
This person, if they really did steal, is just stealing to be a dick.
Well, if you're taking
just gonna steal one watch
shoe,
the chaos.
is just effing with this guy. Like that's cruel and unusual.
That benefits nobody.
Right, take both shoes. Now the argument could be, did a dog maybe see the shoe, grab it? Dogs love to grab shoes and run off, so maybe it was a dog involved, and there was a lot of comments about it. Have you looked at any surveillance footage? It could have been an animal. Maybe a bird came down and took it. There are a lot of theories as to where the shoe went.
I think the bird theory is
Someone
not
said,
a
did you
strong
check
one.
your foot to make sure you're not wearing it? I mean, some people are not taking this man seriously.
Did you check your foot?
But he's very upset that he's missing a shoe. So there is a missing shoe somewhere in the Encino area that apparently is covered in mud, and you should try to track it down and help this guy immediately. His name's Thomas. Now that we've done our part to help the neighbors, we'll be back in a moment with this concept of eat divorce. As we get into the biggest eating day of the entire year, you may need to get an eat divorce. We'll talk about that next.
It's big. There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025. Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
The message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com. Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center in Para Los Niños. From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
Klein and Ally Show. Sleep divorce was so last year. It's time. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So jarring.
If that was the person, that's me, but if that was the person that I slept next to, you better believe we would be in different rooms immediately. I'm shocked that my wife agrees to get in the same bed as me. I mean, we are separated by many pillows and many blankets and a few feet as well, because I'm like at the very edge of the bed.
That's nice. She does love you.
But we're still technically in the same bed. I could see that shifting this year. But let's talk about this concept that Ally has come up with, which I think will revolutionize relationships.
Yeah, it is eat divorce. It is eating in different rooms, or at least eating separately, as opposed to the whole idea that you eat together as a family, blah, 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 or you eat together at a restaurant, how romantic. Now, there are a number of things that I do while eating that piss off my wife. Up until, just everything from the size of the bites that I take, the way that I chew the bites, the way that the order that I eat things in, all of it makes her upset for some reason.
Well, she really hates you.
No, it's just that she has that thing where chewing.
What it says, like how does that's like a bit of an annoyance, maybe, but man, to bring it to your attention and she gets angry about
That's
it.
every part of the meal.
next
You
level.
just mentioned every part of the meal. How I chew, how I eat,
How I put it on the
how
fork,
I put it on the fork.
how I put it in my mouth.
She hates
how
all
I
of
chew
those
it, how I
things.
swallow
I
it.
get the people that hate the chewing sounds. I know if you're with
She claims to have that thing.
what's it called? Is it Meniere's?
It's
No.
called annoying.
No, there's a stupid name for it. If you're one of these people that can't handle someone else chewing gum or eating food, and it like creates this almost nails on a chalkboard style reaction.
She also gets very upset if there happens to be a slip of the fork on the plate and it makes that little noise.
And
you
she
know,
like
the
and
fork.
she'll have like a visceral reaction. Like,
Visceral,
Allie, learn how to
yes,
eat.
Exactly. Or the chair being noisy when you get up. It's
Oh
like
my
walking
God.
on eggshells.
Hell? Jesus.
She has problems with the chair too?
Yes, if the chair is loud when you're getting up,
And she'll comment on it or just roll her eyes?
she'll go, ah! So loud.
My God.
And I'm like, and I have made the meal. I have made the meal, finally sat down to eat the meal, and then am criticized about the entire process of eating the meal that I've prepared. So yesterday I was eating green beans, very chewy. Okay, I had nice crispy green beans. Got to chew them properly before you swallow them. And she said, do you have to eat the green beans that way? And I said, you know what? If you don't like the way that I eat, you should just go eat somewhere else. At this point, I eat the way I eat. It's not going to change. I'm not going to suddenly be a quiet chewer if I was allowed. Loud chewers are always loud chewers.
The word for hating the sound of chewing is misophonia.
That's
There
the
you
one I'm
go.
looking for. Thanks, Jake.
But if you are a person who has a chewing thing or you take too big of bites, which happens to me as well, I've always been not a great eater. It's not an attractive thing, me
It's
eating a
ironic
meal.
being a lesbian that you're so bad at that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like you're a good eater.
Yeah. When I first
Thank
met you,
you.
I said, this girl's definitely a good eater.
It works in the bedroom, not so much at the dinner table.
She never complains about the noises you make down there.
No, but that's usually irrelevant.
Right.
So I said, why don't we just eat separately at this point? Because
Wow, you suggested that.
I said, you should just go eat in another room. If you are that bothered by the way that I eat to where you can't even enjoy your meal, and I am getting sick of hearing it as well. I'm sick of getting nagged while I'm eating. I would like to just eat a meal in peace, damn it.
I think you're onto something for so many reasons. And forget about just the concept of what you're talking about, the annoyances with how your partner chews or whatever. The idea of, and how much time is wasted in relationships constantly going, what do you feel like tonight? What do you feel like tonight? The whole idea that you're going to agree on something that you're both going to be in the mood for and then either order it or make it. And the idea now more than ever that everyone can just get what they want.
Yes.
And maybe I'm hungry earlier because I didn't have a good lunch today, so I want to eat at 4 o'clock. And the other person's like, dude, I don't want dinner until 8 o'clock. I'm not. I'm
You're
not
so
7.
right,
And
because-
everyone's just going. We're going full eat divorce. We don't talk about. You do your thing. I do my thing. We'll gather later. We'll meet up on the couch later for a show. But
You're
the
right, because
concept that
everyone has different preferences.
Yes.
Sometimes Katie's like, when is dinner ready? I'm starving. And I'm like, it's not going to be ready for another 45 minutes. I just started. So
how-
she should just eat something else then.
How often are you making something, and when you tell her what it is, she's like, ugh, really?
Oh my God, every single time.
And do you find yourself getting like nervous when you're eating, like gun shy almost?
No, I don't.
Like
no.
you're like you know that if you chew too loud, like you really want to bite into something, give it the proper bite down, but like you're afraid if you do, she's going to be like, "Ow, cut it out."
Sometimes,
You
yeah,
prissy bitch
sometimes.
or whatever
But
she calls
other
you.
times, if I'm really just enjoying a meal and I'm starving, then I hear the ugh.
You're being a little prissy bitch.
Yeah, well,
That's what she said.
just trying to eat. Damn it.
It's funny
So
'cause-
you're right. Like even agreeing on time and food choice, let alone the eating habits alone.
This on the text line, someone says that I have actually been using this eat divorce. I call it meal divorce because my boyfriend likes to eat while he plays Xbox. So I say, you can do that, but I'm going to go sit in here in the actual kitchen and eat at the table, and we do not have meals together, and it's fine. It actually has probably made the relationship stronger.
Well, and then there's this pressure, right? As a family, they say it's some of the best time that you can spend together as a family is sitting at the dinner table and talking about your day, etc. And I did that when I was growing up. Katie and her family did not do that. They all ate separately. She would take her meal and just bring it to her room.
She would eat in her room.
Mm-hmm. Or she would eat on the couch or something like that. They wouldn't eat together as a family at the table.
626 says, I can't wait to hear the other show talk about eat divorce next week. Okay, well, listen.
Or they're going to call it Food separation.
Food separation anxiety. In my marriage, Allie, and this is one of the most annoying thing. I mean, she does a lot of annoying things, but maybe the most annoying thing my wife does is she will always pick the best parts of whatever I'm eating off of what I'm eating. And she'll say, I thought you were going to share. And like if it's a bacon cheeseburger, she will eat the bacon and the cheese.
What?
And leave me the burger. Or if it's a salad and there's like good things in the salad, like bacon pieces or avocado or egg, she'll grab that stuff out, leaving me with just the leavings.
Does she ask, or she just slowly pick?
Well, like if we get, like she'll order sometimes salads, or I'll make, and she will eat all of the good parts out of her salad, and then she'll say, can we share? And then she'll basically start eating the good stuff out of my salad, and then slip me her lettuce
Yeah, but
leavings.
you love leave-ins.
I like leave-ins, but not.
You don't like lettuce leave-ins.
I don't want lettuce leave-ins, and also I don't want.
That's all leave-ins.
Yeah, I don't want the leftovers. Like she'll always go. So in some ways, the concept of the divorce, I think, would actually be great for me as well.
Yeah, I think that for different reasons, we could all benefit from it. I have seen you walk in here many times with a very sad lettuce-only salad. And I can see you picking through it, trying to find anything interesting about your salad, and there's nothing left.
There's nothing there. It's just soggy lettuce. It's really sad.
Well, and then Katie will also, if we go out to a restaurant, she will choose the thing that she wants, and then she will convince me to order the backup thing that she wanted.
Right, and that's
so I don't even get a choice because she's just convinced me to get the thing that she wanted, her second choice meal.
And I think a lot of times people do sit and have a meal where both of them feel like they compromise to the point where neither one of them's happy.
Yeah.
And if you just skip past all of that.
Take
just
the pressure off.
Hey, I just want to announce we are staying after 11 years together. We are staying together, but we are officially going to be divorced, and we will be doing meals separately from now on. And like I even think that like when we go to like a hotel or whatever, I'm always like, oh, hotel. I love a good hotel breakfast. Love it.
Me too, because I love the variety.
And my wife's like, can we just get like, coffee delivered to the room or something? And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, no.
I'm not going to pay $40 for coffee.
I'm like, you know what's going on downstairs? They got 97 heating trays with a giant trough of bacon out there.
I can get half an orange juice, half an apple juice. I can mix them together.
But if you just go, we're sleeping. Hey, it's cool. We're divorced.
Yeah, and then if you're keeping track, you can do flight divorce, sleep divorce, eat divorce, but then sex occasionally.
Yeah. There you go. We've just solved a lot of the world's problems.
If you take out every other aspect of relationships, they're happy ones.
Freddie, what's going on with you?
So whenever we go out for pizza as a family, we're divorced from my mom. We have to order her own personal pizza because from the pizza sitting on the table, she won't just grab a slice. She'll sit there and pick and grab pepperonis or sausages or peppers. And, oh, no, I'm good. I don't want a slice. But she'll pick.
Yeah.
From what's sitting on the table.
There are pickers in this office, too. People that will pick things off of donuts, people that will pick things off of cupcakes and things like that. They'll just kind of pick the things that they want.
Yeah.
Just like your wife.
Those are just annoying people you have to sit next to while you eat. But if you live with this person and you technically want to keep the relationship going, I do think that if we normalize this concept of divorce, a lot of reservations for one, different meals, just get what you want.
Eat at the same time, but at different tables.
Different tables.
Party two? No, 1 and 1.
It's KROQ, we're Klein and Ally show. Thrifty Thursday. Usually this is when El Cheapo would help you cheap out on Thanksgiving, but because we're running out of show, we'll do that tomorrow. So get ready for your El Cheapo Thanksgiving hacks on tomorrow's show. We'll do takeaways and wrap things up next on KROQ. Klein and Ally show. We're about to get the hell out of here. Do some takeaways. And then Postmaster Johnny will be in. He's got more of those tickets for you to go to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. That'll be happening. When did I say that's happening today? I've already forgotten. Is it noon? Yeah, somewhere 12 to 1.
Noon.
Get ready. 12 to 1. You're listening this time for Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Life. And when you hear that song... No, that's not the one you're listening for, Jake. You're going to confuse the people. Just listen for that song, Third Eye Blind. In fact, any Third Eye Blind song. Let's decide Johnny decides to play Jake's favorite. Call in and you win your tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. Allie, apparently there's an article that's just hit Variety today that's mentioned in KROQ. And even though we are mentioned in this article, tell me if this headline is... It's so funny. Because there's so many terrible articles written about us for, a while now. And then this one I think is supposed to be a good article about us, but it still makes us sound terrible. Listen to this headline.
We can do that.
From
We
Variety.
don't need help to sound terrible.
How KROQ became world famous again. 2 Kevins, a return to rock, and a lot of patience for its new morning show. is that like such a
Klein Alley show? Pack your patience.
Pack your patience, baby.
Pack your patience.
Omar's been saying it for a while now. Is that unbelievable? I mean, it's like...
Well, what they're trying to say is it was a slow burn.
Yeah, but I mean, Allie, this is the kind of thing where you go, oh, that's cool. Variety's writing a story about KROQ and how people like KROQ again. And yeah, there was a lot. They wrote a lot of articles. Same guy, by the way, this Michael guy, who I think is buddies with Kevin Ryder. Schneider.
Yeah,
he's buddies with Schneider.
Guy.
So like, I think he has a problem with us in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know why.
Why does he have a problem with
I don't
us?
think he does.
Isn't he just an honest reporter?
But
Let's get him on.
Couldn't he have written?
He's a nice guy.
Couldn't he have written how KROQ became world famous again? 3 Kevins. Hello. And Allie too, and
we're never going to get and Alley too.
How about how KROQ became world famous again? 2 Kevins, a return to rock, and the morning show that people like. and a lot of patience for its new morning
Let's get
show.
him on. Yeah, Jake's right. Let's get him on. We could get Schneider on.
He could have written it.
If you have an issue with the way he titled this.
Omar, do you think that title is a
I
title?
don't care.
It's long.
It's what it is long.
It
But
is a
whatever.
great title. I'm not going to lie. It is kind of
He
backhanded.
had to make the title longer just to make sure he really got the dig in on
He
us.
could have said "and patience." No. I'm going to say "and a lot of patience."
Yeah, we could have shaved 3 words off this title right away. How about just get rid? Listen, I'll clean it up. How KROQ became world famous again. 2 Kevins, a return to rock, and its new morning show. I just shaved 5 words.
A lot of patience for
God
its
damn
new
it.
morning show.
Well, anyway, we'll post that up as well. I'm sure it says wonderful things about us in the
Doesn't
article.
it also say we were struggling
Oh, you want to read that? Let me read that. I'm sorry. I'm all distracted now.
after
'cause
years of struggle
This
or
just
something?
got sent to me. Here we go. Hold
Isn't
on.
that true?
Here we go.
I mean, yeah.
KROQ is also experiencing a tremendous boost in the mornings, where the Klein and Ally show had its best ever numbers last month after having struggled to gain traction during its first 4 years on air, which is also
That is sad.
so many details and not 100% accurate because it's all about how you tell the story. That is...
Yeah, the truthful way.
Yeah.
All right, if you're going to tell the truthful way, then sure, that makes sense.
Well, but wasn't there a graph? There was a graph that was shown to us.
The graph's in the article.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that is 4 years of struggle.
Yeah, that's a lot of struggle, man. That's a lot of patience right there.
That's a struggle. Yeah. Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Once again, Weatherly's taking all the credit, of course.
He is not. I'm sure he's
Some
not.
of it's going
Maybe you're one of the Kevins in the title.
Pretty sure it's not because it's a giant picture of Kevin Ryder.
Kevin Ryder and Kevin Weatherly.
And it
It's the
says-
2 Kevins that matter.
And it says legends only. Anyway, there you have it. What a great article. I can't wait. They'll be so proud of themselves.
They should be proud.
As they should.
Well, you know what? They had patience to not fire us within that 4-year period.
They tried.
They could have fired us every year, and they didn't.
But they did try.
Told the old boss.
Well, we had our days numbered at one point.
The old boss is mentioned here, and I think they said some not nice things about him as well, which is funny.
Okay, that guy sucks.
Yeah, well, that's...
he literally does.
He did introduce us to Jake, though. So
See? Good guy.
He extra sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's do takeaways. We'll have time to maybe get into that tomorrow. But a beautiful article. Congratulations to the other 2 Kevins at the station on this wonderful press.
You're so butthurt about it, huh?
I feel for Klein.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
By the way, thank you. Thank you. Yes, everyone agrees.
It's whatever,
This
dude.
guy sucks.
All right, relax.
Yeah, Klein. Yeah, Klein.
I'm not going to read the whole article anyway.
Yeah,
We all know
just
that.
can't read.
That's right. Allie, takeaways from today's show?
Right, he does have long articles sometimes, let's be honest.
I read.
Get this guy on, Vanessa.
No, I'm okay.
623, my takeaway is Klein's nose regenerates like a lizard's tail.
Sure does.
6562, my takeaway is Allie's wife sounds like a real Vanessa's favorite curse word. That's a good one.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you must check out the complete show available wherever you get your downloads. Just search Klein and Ally Show or search KROQ. You'll find us somewhere.
213, my takeaway is Jake is available for adoption this Thanksgiving. Just don't feed him any scraps. 402, my takeaway is Columbia. I got nothing.
That was some defense.
925, nobody likes lettuce leavings. And 909, my takeaway is you gotta get Bo Jackson.
Gotta get Bo Jackson. Jake, you have a takeaway?
Yeah, I gotta start waking up early on Saturday mornings to watch Thundar the Barbarian.
That's what it's all about. We learned that from our Gen X contestant today in Generation Wars. Congratulations for winning. Allie, you have a takeaway?
My takeaway is I gotta get Klein some Eaton gloves for Christmas.
Oh, man, those Eaton gloves. What a great idea during the Dank Tank. They're made of rice paper, so you eat the gloves after you're done eating the chips. I love it. Delicious. Omar, you have a takeaway?
My takeaway is that Allie's half duck.
Allie is half duck.
I think I'm full.
As proven by photographic evidence and also proven by the scan of her foot, which you can see on our Instagram right now.
Yikes.
I don't usually do takeaways, but I will give you one. KROQ is world famous again thanks to 2 Kevins, a lot of rock, and excuse
a
me.
lot of rock?
I read it wrong.
Did we add lots of rock?
KROQ
This is unnecessary.
KROQ is world famous again thanks to 2 Kevins, a return to rock, and a lot of patience for its new sad morning show. There you have it. We'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. In the meantime, the GOAT line's open for you now. 844-956-GOAT. Bye.